It's me. Well, hello there, my lovely, darlings, beautiful individuals, and wonderful people. Welcome once again to another exciting, invigorating, and accelerating gaming stream from shin'on. It's me, it's your girl, and tonight we're going to be playing just a little bit, just a tiny bit, just a small fraction of the whole of Sonic Heroes campaign from start to finish. And it's going to be fucking great. I can't wait to have you all here. Steak Typhoon, Daniel, and all of you other wonderful people, beautiful individuals, phenomenal friends, and everybody else who feels like watching in the chat and in the channel today. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for being awesome. We're just going to get right the fuck into it, literally right now, because I cannot be bothered to spend a tremendous amount of time waiting and anticipating, and I actually really do need to sleep tonight, because tomorrow I have, what do I have? Shit. I have a potentially 10 or 11 hour shift, and it starts in 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. Less than 9 hours. Fuck. So I really need to get this done by like the 4.5 hour mark. Absolute maximum. And then I get like 3 or 4 hours sleep, and then I've got to do a full day of work. But I promised I'd stream tonight. And so I'm streaming tonight. So let me very quickly load up the video game. Today, we are listening to the Doronpachi Saidaojo arranged soundtrack. So when they did the when bit of context. When Cave made the Xbox 360 port of Doronpachi Saidaojo, which was their erstwhile final arcade 2D scrolling shoot-'em-up release, they commissioned an arranged soundtrack for it. And that arranged soundtrack is really, really fucking good. And I have been enjoying listening to it. I always thought the guitars in this and some of the synths and stuff were very like Sonic-y sounding. And I did like that. But anyway, if anyone wants to check that out, it's Doronpachi Saidaojo Arrange album. You definitely should, because chat, you know how I was like, I would absolutely kill for like a PC version of Doronpachi Saidaojo. Guess what? That night, somebody dropped a fucking recomp of the Xbox 360 version. And let me show you something real quick here, chat. If I go to downloads, SDOJ, then in this folder, you will be able to see here, if I click launch.bat, it will play the newly minted PC port of the Xbox 360 version of Doronpachi Saidaojo. Can you fucking believe that? Not one day after I was talking about it. So we're going to go through that at some point, and we're going to try a novice clear, because all of the console ports of the Cave CV1000 games, they made a sort of more friendly and approachable difficulty mode on all of them called Novice mode. And Mushihime-sama has one, Futari has one, I think Escalade 2 has one, and so does Saidaojo. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking great, but not yet. We're not going to play through it yet, because today, my lovely darlings, beautiful individuals and wonderful people, we decided that we were going to play Sonic Heroes, or rather, like, I decided that I was going to play Sonic Heroes. I promised I'd stream tonight, and I was just like, you know what? What fucking low-effort shit can I just pull out of the bag pretty easily right now? Hello there, Tara, my lovely darling. Beautiful individual, wonderful person. We're going to load up Reloaded, which is my mod launcher for Nights into Dreams and Sonic Heroes, and we're going to launch Sonic Heroes. Now, I've got it running in 16 by 10, but the HUD, the widescreen HUD, is designed for 16 by 9. The reason why that's a problem is because instead of like actually resizing everything away from the edges of the screen correctly when you have a little bit less horizontal space, it sort of just tries to chop the sides off. Now, none of the HUD is actually cut off, but it is like dangerously, worryingly, extremely close to the edge of the screen. So if you notice that, and if you see it, don't be alarmed. It's just my widescreen mod not really working with my monitor's aspect ratio properly, because I do run my PC in 16:10. Everyone okay with that? Great. Now that we've got all that good shit sorted out, let's launch application. Don't launch Sonic Heroes. Launch me into orbit. the only thing going into orbit will be your sides or mine. Who knows? Hell yeah, breakbeats. Let's do it. I've been eating up the newest event in Asphalt Legends. Total up because of certain Eurobeat Emperors. Yes, Odyssey's in Asphalt Legends now, which is fucking awesome. And so is Turbo too. Wait, Eurobeat Empress? Are you talking about Turbo? No, you weren't. I know you weren't. But Turbo is not an Empress. Turbo is just impressive. See? I'm very fucking funny. Yeah, so you see how close the HUD is to the edge of the screen? It's about as close as it can get to the edge of the screen without actually being cut off. Yeah, which is deeply concerning. But if we went any wider, if we zoomed in any further, chat, it would be sliced, solidly sliced, smooth off. First frame, first light dash fail already, literally unbelievable. I don't want to play as Knuckles. I don't like muscle meathead characters. I'm sorry.
We stop in that spot when, oh my god, it's Tails. Shut up, Tails. Check out my bodyboard. See, isn't it great?
Can you break that rock, Knuckles? No, because I won't be playing as Knuckles, because I don't like Knuckles. It's nothing personal. He's just a little bit buff for my liking. Now, this is just for the fans, the stream chat. I have not linked in any other servers. I have not done any outreach or any marketing or anything like that. I can only say Sonic Heroes without hearing the Sonic Heroes animated musical. I've got the proper name, but the lyrics are associated. Seaside Denied, I think it's called. How many times has the light dash? 3 now. Already 3 times has the light dash failed.
3 times will the light dash fail, and the number of light dash failures they shall be 3. 3.
Sorry. Seaside Denied. Finally glad they did Bingo Highway. Hell yeah, man, I'm gonna get high smoking from a bongo.
Best left to Tails.
Best left to Tails. I love Knuckles. Wait a minute. No, I don't. I'm Knuckles, and in every single game I've been in so far, I have the worst of all available gameplay styles. Love it. Unlocked a childhood memory. Oh no. Last time I did that was in a therapist's office.
Let's head up there. Tails, flying enemies are all yours. Attack them with Thunder Shoot.
Yeah, do that, Tails. Tails is the most overpowered character in this game. Once you've leveled up the flight characters to level 3, they are literally unbelievable in this. Look, shredded. He's dead. Now, the physics in this game don't work properly, so even though I missed that shortcut, I hit that shortcut. Look at this. Bang, bang, bang. They're all dead in a single strike. And look, again, well, if the homing attack worked properly, but again, it works about as properly as the light dash does, which means not. No, I'm not playing as Knuckles. Go away. Childhood memories, those items are meant to be sold. You don't need them. Well, I don't really have that many, to be honest, just in general. No, I refuse, I rebel. I'm not going to play as the power-type characters. We're doing a...
How far could I get in Sonic Heroes not using the power-type character?
I fucking hate videos like that.
How far could I get in Sonic Story and Sonic Adventure with E102 Gamma?
Does anyone really care? Why would you ever going to be playing the game like that, right? Shut up. Nobody gives a fuck. It's not interesting content. That is slop. That is YouTube recommendation slop. Yes, can't wait for them to do the full song now. It should be Frog Forest. Oh, dude. Frog Forest and Grand Metropolis are like 2 of my 2 favorite stages in this game. The other one is Seaside Hill. Shame it's nearly over. I fucking love Sonic Heroes, actually. what's that jingling sound in the background? Could it be the keys that Sega keeps on jingling in my fucking face when they tease remaking and re-releasing and porting this game? Possibly? No, it's not. No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights. It's the Gull Ring. Why? Why, pray tell, is Team Blast on the back button? Christ.
Yes! No, it's my favorite. You can't have it.
If you go to the game, you might as well handicap yourself somehow. I don't know. Might you? Well, apparently I am quite good at Sonic Heroes. Eat my fucking A rank. A rank, not even touching the power type character. Dear Mr. Izuka, I am better at your own game than you are. I'm not. I love Takashi Izuka. He is the GOAT, actually. Please, Sega, let him make a Knights 3. Let him make it, and let him just cook with it, right? Don't say,
well, the game needs to have a bunch of alternate styles and filler content, otherwise it's not going to be long enough, and we can't do arcade-type gameplay anymore, because it's 2020-something, and we can't sell a full-price game like that anymore.
Shut the fuck up. You're doing a new Crazy Taxi, you can do a new fucking Nights into Dreams, and it can have good arcade gameplay, unlike Journey of Dreams. And the core gameplay, the core game feel of like the flight mechanics and stuff in Journey of Dreams was great, but it's like a toothless, de-arcadified, filler-packed sort of parody of what the original Nights into Dreams was. Hey, you remember how we had you play as the like little kid characters as a punishment for sucking in the original? Well, guess what? There are mandatory stages that are based entirely around them, and oh yeah, they're the longest fucking stages in the game. Because it's a Sonic Team game released in the mid-2000s, and we got to have the alternate gameplay style with the slow-ass moving character so that we can get more gameplay time out of our stage design. Yep. Upper management said that the game needed to be longer, and it also said that we can't have any more money. That's how fucking Sonic Team games feel in the mid-2000s. And yes, you will be playing the first level of Shadow the Hedgehog 10 fucking times. More like
Sonic Heroes.
Hi, Red. How you doing?
This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
It looks really heavy.
The turtle of the block. You're gonna carry that weight, Rog. I like turtles. I want to try and pull up a comics per usual. Fantastic. I want to try and pull off the acceleration glitches with at least some kind of skill and intentionality. One day when I saw some kind of crazy deck, it was like his Sonic Heroes is the Devil May Cry of Sonic games. From a skill ceiling perspective, no. The highest skill ceiling is probably, I want to say Generations or Adventure. Heroes is just kind of funky and a bit busted. Sonic Adventure is sort of like, there's this amazing physics exploit that you can do. Wait a minute. That's so clever. Okay, I don't know whether or not you guys just saw that, but to hide the draw distance of that section of like stage over off in the distance there, that little bit of level geometry that I'm just coming towards, when it was right in the distance, when I started off that spring jump before the camera panned around away from it, they didn't actually render the geometry in the background. It was just a picture, like a texture image of what the rendered geometry would have looked like, and they swap it out during the camera change. That is so fucking clever. Damn. Knights as a rail shooter, holy fuck. Well, this is the thing. Okay, look, if we can have a new Crazy Taxi, right, and if we can have Nintendo making a new Star Fox game, are retail full-price arcade games back now? Is it okay to make arcade games and just like with like full-budget next-gen production values and sell them for full price? Is it like, can we do that now? Is that okay again? I really fucking hope it is, because I really want to just like have a AAA game where 90% of the gameplay isn't like trudging slowly through the wilderness with the camera uncomfortably close to the main character's shoulder as he gruffly mumbles something about how bad his life is, and it slow walks you through some generic asset store flip forest. Oh, I'm so sad, and that means that this game is deep and it's for adults now. Everyone playing this is 30-something and they all have kids, and they probably hate their kids. That wheel is gonna kill me. But it's fine, I just got a 1-up.
And I can't get up.
But yeah, like,
Yes!
Sony PS5 exclusive cinematic game simulator 2026. And you should play Panzer Dragoon 1, 2, and Saga. Yeah, no, Panzer Dragoon 2. Panzer Dragoon 2 is the one out of all of them that I haven't actually played yet. I've played Orta. Panzer Dragoon Orta on the Xbox was really, really good. Like, that game is tight. 0 ring bonus. I still got the A rank. Okay. Nice. I want to rail shoot a certain night. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Zwei. Panzer Dragoon Zwei is the only one that I haven't actually played, and it looks really fucking cool.
You just make fools of yourself. I think you got that back.
So basically, Tarot, what you're saying is you want knights but darker and edgier. Part of it's the magic of childhood, though. The adult would probably get to the dream world, especially if they were like traumatized and repressed or whatever, and meet knights, and knights would be like, I need you to duelize with me to recover your idiot and save the dream world. And the adult's reaction that would probably be like, that's gay or something, right? Like that would be. Adults are too cynical. Adults wouldn't believe in it. Adults would not meet knights.
Is that all you have?
Fucking hate adults. I'm sorry. Well, this is great, isn't it? Come on, Eggman, die!
You brought some fools. Whoa! What's the matter, Eggman?
Got nothing left? No, he doesn't. He's out of ideas, chat. He's solid out of ideas. And I'm gonna blow his wings smooth off.
This isn't the end.
You're making me want to get into knights. Yes. You should get into knights now. I played Tier 3 Series, it's pretty good. Wait, have you played Panzer Dragoon Saga?
Piece of cake. Too easy.
Actually, I forgot about Saga. No, I haven't played that one either. Sorry. Oh, only a B rank? No, my double A streakers. Do you know what time it is? It's time.
Looks like Eggman
Oh, here we go.
into the city.
Everybody be very quiet. This is literally the best bit of the game.
Real power of teamwork.
Oh, yeah.
An automated energy plant.
Energy plant?
This
Oh, that's energy flowing through those red pipes.
This is basically as good as Sonic gets, this stage. I don't even like Sonic Heroes that much, and this stage is just so, like, vibrant and modern and futuristic and colorful and uplifting and positive and happy, and it's fast and fun, and it doesn't do the stupid shit where it, like, locks you in a room and makes you fight enemies too much.
Energy off the road.
It's not super repetitive.
We can't let him get away with this.
Like, the worst Sonic Heroes-y excesses of it are well tamed enough that just, like, the stage design and the fun atmosphere and like vibrancy and joy of it can come through. And it's very much like Sonic Team doing that thing where they can make a game more than the sum of its parts. Because this game is cobbled together from broken pieces of shrapnel and copied and pasted level geometry, but they cultivated art from it. with this stage. Oh yeah. I'm not going to say, yay, I'm 8 again, because actually, when I was 8, I had kind of a shit time, and I don't really look upon my childhood with that kind of nostalgic fondness. But if I liked being 8, this is what it would feel like. I wish I remembered anything from childhood. Yeah, common gender variant experience, apparently. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Being able to homing attack the tornado pole objects. Love it. Oh, look at that. And again, like, the hallways in this are surprisingly a lot more geometric than I remember them being. But, I don't know. It's the blue hexagon patterns and the weird sort of like glowing aquatic blue road and futuristic cities and... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The hexagon patterns, the blue tinted futuristic, like... techno-futuristic sci-fi cities and the sort of blue laser energy roads that kind of carry you along forwards and the enemies that shoot big, bright, colorful bullets at you. That's why I get it now. Okay, so this stage and the aesthetics from the levels in Sonic Heroes that I like might be the reason why I took to Dodonpachi's Saido-Ojo so quickly, because this fucking stage reminds me so much of the aesthetics from that. That game has been like actually living rent-free in my head since the recomp came out. But that's it. That's why. That's what it reminds me of. I was always like, oh yeah, I love Saido-Ojo, but I'm crap at it. And it's the hardest, like one of the hardest Dodonpachi games. And it's really frustrating, but there's something about it that I just really vibe with. It's the aesthetics and there's something, right? Like if this stage had anime girls in it, that's what it would be like. What the fuck? That's the reason why. Damn, that's crazy, actually. Yes, welcome back, Sonic Heroes Grand Metropolis. Ah, dude, yeah, no, it does. It does. Now we're not gonna get another stage like this until, oh god, what is it? Frog Forest? Frog Forest is just, oh my god. Because, you know, they'll do the horrible, like, enemy minion rush boss fights and shit in this, but then they'll have levels like fucking Grand Metropolis and Frog Forest, and it's like, okay, cool. So, you know the thing about, like, that people say about Sonic, where it's like, well, you gotta mod all the games in order for them to be even vaguely playable, and most of the work in getting the best out of them was done by the fans, and, you know, half the levels suck, and you spend most of the time in gameplay styles you're not interested in, and it's just like, yeah, all that stuff's true, all that stuff's true. But, there is no other game that can do the things to me that bits of Sonic Heroes can do. Like, if you play levels like Seaside Hill and Grand Metropolis and Frog Forest, and it's like, there's this kind of weird sort of Sonic magic that literally only Sonic can do. And I still kind of don't really know how to describe it. And I will wade through tremendous amounts of a really, really bad video game in order to, like, mine out the rewarding nuggets of, like, good Sonic stuff, which I know not a lot of people will do, and no one should ever be expected to do that. But if you want to know what a Sonic Team game would be like, if it was like all killer and no filler and like just the good bits or the best bits of Sonic that I actually want to play, and like the reasons why I wade through all the bad stuff, but without having to put up with the bad stuff, play Nights into Dreams. Because it's literally all just like the good shit from basically from start to finish. Unfortunately, it's quite short. It's not a Sonic game. It's like, they did that shit once, but they didn't do it with like their Star franchise, which is kind of crazy. I am going to have to read that in chat in just a second, Tara. Wow. I fucking love the music for this stage. That's all right. No worries, no worries. Let's go. Okay. Now, there's an idea. I guess we've got the idea of having an adult who's having to go back through their childhood to adulthood through dream traveling with Knights with Christopher Robin, and small doujin of Edward from the original Knights as an adult with dealing with stressful Japanese corporate life, and Knights appearing before him in his time of extreme stress. Now, so the thing about Knights, and the thing about like where the children's lives are actually supposed to be set, is it's pretty clear that not Clarice and Elliot, but the other two from Journey of Dreams, they are almost certainly from the UK, because like one of them plays soccer, like football, and the other one is like a violinist, and you can see very clearly that, you know, they're all like blonde hair and blue eyes and definitely Westerners, right? And the big tower in the background, which is like the equivalent of Twin Seeds in the first Night, is obviously supposed to be modeled after Big Ben. It's sort of like, the world of Journey of Dreams is definitely supposed to be based in the UK. I think that the first Night is kind of based on some weird amalgamation of American coastal cities. You know, like how if there's like a Japanese game from the 90s or whatever, and it's set broadly in the US, it's this weird kind of cross-pollination of bits of New York and bits of San Francisco. That's kind of the vibe I get from the like CG pre-rendered sections of Nights into Dreams when you see like the kids doing their own thing and stuff. So I don't know. Afro! Hi, sweetie. Welcome back to the chat, and welcome back to the stream. I'm playing Sonic Heroes at the moment, and I like Sonic Heroes, and you are so welcome. So basically, for work tomorrow, I have a massive 500 plus milliliter Sonic flask, and what I've done, chat, is I've filled it up with rosé wine and put some artificial sweetener in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 hours of sleep. I'm not going to eat anything for breakfast, and my daily sustenance during my 11 plus hour shift at work is going to be, oh no, come on Sonic Heroes. Stop having a rail grinding moment and let me win, damn it. My sustenance is just going to be like drinking fucking wine at work, and it's going to be hilarious. Oh, that's it? That's all that was? Anyway, I'll tell you how that goes. I believe it. I think they doujined Edward telling him to move to Japan or something. Oh, based on the lot he was living in, make out the comic panels and stuff. I see. Nice. It's great to be here and watch you play and talk about that. That's absolutely fine, Afro. You are so welcome. Afro, did you ever play Sonic Heroes? Did you play this game? You strike me as like the kind of person who might have had the PS2 version. Did you have the PS2 version of this? Afro, am I right in thinking that you were a PS2 girly? Oh my god, where are the enemies? Girl, I'm eating one of those pot noodle pasta bolognese with tiger bread. Pasta bolognese pot noodle with tiger bread. That sounds absolutely fucking heavenly. Why are the automated sequences not working? Okay, why are the automated sequences not working? It's Sonic Heroes. Dumb question. Next question. Okay, cool. Right, are you ready for this one, a break 2? Yay! Look, there it is! Spring didn't fucking fire off bright. That's my A rank gone. Holy balls of shit. Why does this always happen? How much time have I lost? Do you understand how fucking far back I am now from just that? That is... I swear to God. You all saw that, didn't you? Right? Like, how I immediately called, like, oh yeah, the automated section is going to break and it's going to fly off the edge of this fucking ramp instead of hitting the spring. And then it did it. And there is literally no way of stopping that from happening. But you know what I want? I want the fucking A rank on this. So what we're going to do, chat, is we're going to go back to the beginning. So this is the one that works properly. Boing. There, see? Every fucking time I play this stage, no matter what the version of the game is that I'm playing, if it's like the fucking GameCube version, the PS2 version, the Xbox version, whatever, I have completed literally every version of this game. In all of them. Almost every time I play this stage, there is no fucking way they couldn't have noticed it in testing. I fly off the edge of that fucking ramp because the scripted pathway sequence fails. And I have literally no fucking idea what I can possibly do that can stop it. It's so annoying. It seems it's happening a lot in 3D Sonic levels. Yeah, it does. Scripted pathways breaking. Like, they tend to work a lot better in Adventure. Adventure 2, sometimes the big loop-de-loops break and you can end up running around them in the wrong direction. Sonic Heroes, forget it. 06, you have to be aligned with the start of the pathway properly, otherwise the scripting will play out, but if you're too close to the edge of a ramp, you might just clip through it and fly off into the distance and die immediately. Sonic Unleashed is usually fine, but the homing attack reticle, don't bother. Generations and colors are almost always okay. But like the early 3D Sonic games for scripted pathways and stuff, it's a movable feast. It's more of a vibe than it is actually like, hey, this is going to work this way because, you know, it's scripted and it's supposed to. To this day, I do not understand the reason why it doesn't work properly. It's like, should honestly be the easiest fucking thing in the world for them to get right. They never do. Right, we're going to go a different route this time. I have now legally acquired a copy of Nights into Dreams. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It's okay, Sonic Heroes. The thing is, I go into this game knowing that it's barely functional, right? I think this came out, what, like 6 months before Sega got bought out by Sammy or something? So it's in there sort of like, don't talk to me until I've had my morning coffee era. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. I tell this story every single time I play this game, so...
I don't know, chat might be tired of it.
But this is the one where Takashi Iizuka, the director and lead level designer, nearly died. But evidence of that doesn't really come up so much until like late on in the game. Oh yeah, and also, this came out in late December, so like 30th of December 2003. So you know what that means, don't you? They missed the Christmas deadline, didn't they? Because it was very clearly supposed to be like, oh yeah, holiday 2003. And then it hits Japan December 30th, and a month later comes out elsewhere in the world. It's like, yeah. So the original plan was probably to get this out for like November 2003, but it didn't quite work, did it? There was one level designer by the end of this project. He was pulling like 20-something hour days. Right, okay, here we go. There it is. Good. Hey, at least the soundtrack's a bop, though. Yeah, we talk about, like, crunch in the video game industry nowadays. Oh, back in the 90s and 2000s, it was like the same, but completely fucking lawless. Yeah, the level design in this game is substantially more ambitious than it is in Shadow the Hedgehog. But Shadow the Hedgehog had like, even at this game's peak, it only ever had 2 level designers. Shadow the Hedgehog started and finished with at least 4. And it's like, okay, well then how come the level design ended up worse? And it's like, well, that's probably because Takashi Iizuka didn't want to nearly fucking die working on it again. So he was probably like, you know what? I'm just going to give the corpos what they want and prioritize my own health and safety. And he totally did. And the level design in Shadow the Hedgehog is really bad. But you know what? Takashi Iizuka is now like the head of the Sonic franchise, so he survived, and he survived immaculately. There, see? Remind me of when Ted Woolsey was the only translator left for Xenogears, blimey. Yeah, no. Sometimes getting that game over the line is like a one-person operation. It's like the woman who ported Doom to the fucking 3DO or something. Oh no, I got hit. I got hit and I lost my key. Yeah, the special stage entry requirement in this is just like the absolute worst. I was so poor I never had Nights and Dreams, but I did have the demo disc for the Sega Saturn. Damn. What was that, Christmas Nights that you had? Where it had like the first stage but Christmas aesthetics? Ain't no way. Surely not. That demo disc is really like the British, the PAL version is really fucking rare now, actually. Sometimes I think about what if I had this game console growing up? Would I have been a different person? Yeah, I think PS2 shin'on. PS2 shin'on probably has a wife and kids. No. PS2 shin'on is probably still repressing in an alternate universe somewhere. GameCube shin'on. Oh no, GameCube shin'on would have ended up the exact fucking same. N64 shin'on. Maybe I'd have the Mario autism instead of the Sonic autism. I don't know.
Let Sonic take care of this.
The thing is, if not a Dreamcast, I would have probably been a PS1 kid, not an N64 kid. It would have just been whatever console was most abundant and cheapest at the time. And the thing is, I did kind of sort of half grow up with the PS1 anyway, because like I had a lady friend as a child who had one. And then all of my favorite PS2 games were like PS1 back compat anyway, so, you know. I never would have gotten a PS2 because it was too expensive, so probably I would have gotten a PS1 and then a GameCube. PS1 Turret with FF7 is the first game for it, and Xenogears during childhood really had a profound impact on me, especially Xenogears, yeah. I literally had one level. It was beautiful blue disc. Hey, I had an Xbox 360. There were some like really cool esoteric games available for that platform. See, I told you I get the fucking A rank if I restarted. Bangin'. Now, what's the boss for... Oh no, I gotta fight Team Rose. Oh no, oh okay. No, I don't know how these special stages are supposed to work either. I think you switch to power type and then boost. I heard that power type was the best way of doing it. Because the Emerald has like some fuck-ass rubber banding that it does. And obviously you can't see the...
Leave it to me.
Oh no, there it is. See?
All right.
Yeah, power type. Definitely power type. Now I'm PC and exploring the Saturn library and all this stuff. Yeah, and nowadays I'm just like, okay, generic and commonly available PC hardware that I can like install my own operating system and software and stuff on and have like actual access to the file system and stuff is ubiquitous and commonplace and powerful enough that I can just emulate all the shit that I would have bought on console anyway. And also, modern console games tend to be like made, published, and produced by platform holders. And usually, if
Everybody get out of the way.
Are you playing with that girl's heart again, Sonic?
oh my god, the fucking dialogue in this is so bad.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, cool. Usually, if like a big company is large enough to have their own proprietary closed ecosystem kind of platform, that means that they're also big enough to be a AAA developer, and I'm not really into modern AAA games, so why would I play console exclusives? Like, what console exclusives? Like PlayStation exclusives? Come on, can you imagine me playing PlayStation exclusives, like modern PS5 exclusive games, developed in-house, first party by Sony? Like, come on.
We only have
Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Why would I buy a console?
this entire city is like a giant
Dude,
casino.
this level,
Roads are all part of a pinball.
like, the pinball physics in this are so ass. And the collision detection is busted out the wazoo, but the music has so much soul. It's so fucking good. Wow, it's just like shot lock on just didn't fire properly.
Leave it to me.
I know, shin'on is playing Sonic Heroes. How original. Hi DMT, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Like, go on, name me some like PlayStation exclusives. It's all like open world franchise tie-in stuff and or like cinematic over-the-shoulder camera adult story narrative type games, like the fucking Walking Dead. I literally could not be any less interested in the Walking Dead. I am so fucking sorry.
Robots.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
My first Sega Saturn game was Virtua Fighter, Sega Rally, and Road Rash. And the first with consoles back in the day as a kid. Yeah, and the thing is, like, there were not any open platforms that you could really like install your own shit on that could compete with games that were like that back in the day. Like, every single system and piece of hardware was so unique and different because there wasn't like one unified, commonly agreed upon best way of doing. Oh no, don't do this to me. Come on, Tails. Where you at? Oh, this shit is so ass. Blimey. So, like, there was actually point in having a console, right? Because they were all, like, extremely different, too. I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking wait to get Sonic back.
Okay. Got it. Take this.
Well, like, I literally can't fucking progress. Where is Sonic? Oh, do you know what? Let me just Team Blast. Then I can get him back. I think Astro was the closest thing I can think. I've got to re-listen to the Sonic musical for this one. Yeah. It's in every racing game since All Stars for a reason. Yeah. I mean, I think they use it way too much. It comes back far too often. But then, for some reason, I feel like all of the Sonic Heroes aesthetic stages come back too often. Like, this one always comes back in the racing games. And then if they ever need a stage to platform in, it's always fucking Seaside Hill. And if it's not Seaside Hill, then it's sort of some vaguely Green Hill, Emerald Coast, checkerboard tile next to ocean kind of aesthetic stage with the Seaside Hill music. So yeah, by proxy, by assimilation, it is kind of just Seaside Hill again.
Sonic Team, this is the 7th time this week you've shown Seaside Hill in class.
You know what's really funny about this game? Is that it's one of the most popular 3D Sonic games, and it was the first big major multi-plat Sonic game, and it wasn't even that poorly received critically. It was like kind of an average 8-ish out of 10 sort of game when it was reviewed. When it originally released and came out and stuff, it was definitely where the cracks started to show for like Sonic Team and their development cycles and things, but they didn't really break apart into fractures until, Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog kind of era. So it's like this is where the wheels start to fall off the carriage, but it's not like an actual derailment. It is still just about excusable, but you can kind of tell that they were on the ropes. And loads of people played it. Like, it was a 1 million+ seller on every single platform that it was on. It was on Player's Choice on GameCube. It was on like Greatest Hits on Xbox. It was PlayStation Platinum, and it was re-released on like every single budget re-release label on PC that you can possibly imagine. Like, I think it was on MAD, it was on Sold Out Software. It wasn't on Explosive, but that was usually older games that was on Explosive anyway. It was on like literally every budget re-release label. I think it was even like White Label or something.
Yes!
And it's a really distinctive part of Sonic's history that aesthetically gets callbacks and references all the fucking time. But Takashi Iizuka, the director, never talks about. He's also like, he's always like, oh yeah, I really loved working on Sonic Adventure 2. And he never talks about Sonic Heroes. It's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't read too much into that. Sonic, hello. How do you even say that? Hydra 3 Igon. Yeah, it is. Seeing a little bit there, Stag. I know, I want to see Pleasure Castle from Sonic Adventure in a racing game. Yeah, okay, so you know what I want to fucking see? I wanted to see Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure in Crossworlds, and then Twinkle Circuit as one of the like Crossworld like interlude kind of bridge stages. Because the second lap is always the Crossworld, right? So I have Twinkle Circuit as the Crossworld and then Twinkle Park as the main stage. That way we can have both. But no, for whatever reason, yeah, they seem to love calling back to Adventure 2 and Heroes. Like, Heroes gets a lot of callbacks. Adventure 2 gets all of the love. Adventure 1 gets virtually fucking nothing, except like the music turns up again occasionally, and I have no idea why. Like, it actually kind of drives me mad. This is Sonic Heroes with all of the really iconic aesthetics and level layouts and enemies and designs that everybody knows and loves and everybody played as a kid, and it's great. This is Sonic Adventure 2 with the epic, iconic storyline and characters that are absolutely beloved by all Sonic fans and are recognizable across the entire game industry, and all the iconic set pieces and the lore and canon stuff and everything that goes with it. This is Sonic Adventure 1. It has a soundtrack, I guess. Like, that's how it fucking feels. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How the fuck did Adventure 1 end up being like the ugly duckling? I think it strikes a much better balance between like serious storytelling and just kind of like fun and whimsy than literally any other Sonic games do. And by any other Sonic games, I mean like not just the 3D ones, the 2D ones as well, the Mega Drive ones included. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just like the biggest SA1 fan in the known universe, which I am. I'm only very slightly sorry about that.
It could be dangerous. Level up.
Here we go.
But anyway, Sonic Adventure 1 is a game that I have literally played like twice in the last year. Because you know, after my laptop broke at the end of last August, when I got my new and replacement laptops, including this one, I never reinstalled it. So the only time I've played it literally this calendar year was recovering from a hangover at Ellie's house after a New Year's party on her Dreamcast. Also, a Sonic Pinball Machine recently released. Yes, it did, actually.
Leave it to change.
Got it. Take this. Take this. Take this. Level up.
This is all Knuckles.
Got it.
Look at all those.
Oh my god. Okay, Twinkle Park, that's the name. Love how the stage looks. Shame it kind of sucks. This stage is much better. Okay, so like Bingo Highway is better than Casino Park. And the reason why Bingo Highway is better than Casino Park is that it barely requires you to fling yourself up the pinball tables. It's mostly just descending down them. So you are basically at all times going in the right direction. There's not as much sort of like random chances to whether or not you'll end up on the correct critical path. There's not that sort of like snakes and ladders effect of like, nope, whoops, you went down the wrong chute and now it's all the way back to the bottom again. However, that said, Bingo Highway really likes to kill you. Bingo Highway likes to put big holes in the terrain in front of your character model. Like that thing where it says lost in the middle there. If you go down that, then you're fucked, basically. The cool thing, however, is that it's basically possible to cheese it basically everywhere it's possible to fall into it. Oh hell yeah! Look at those rings. We are clipping the audio pipeline badly with the number of ring sound effects it's just played. Love that.
Yes. Got it. Take this. Here we go.
Do you think they were kind of like trying to do dubstep before dubstep was a thing with this track? I would struggle to describe the genre of this to literally anybody, but it sounds like rhythm game music. It sounds like 2010s rhythm game music. Proving once again that the most iconic thing about Sonic games will always be, yeah, right, the soundtracks. Oh no, no chat, she's had a generic Sonic opinion. Another one, no. How many Sonic games have a pinball level? Oh fuck, lots of them. Okay, so what you can do is you can line up as Knuckles here, stand so that Tails goes into the chute, and then if Tails dies or you switch away from him, you just spawn back here as Knuckles. But what you can do if you have a real pair of tits is you can jump straight into the chute and just Hail Mary and not die because you're good at this video game. Based department. Yes. So let's go. Speed Highway feels like the only thing I remembered about Sonic Adventure. And the whale from Emerald Coast. Ah, yeah, Shun Nakamura's pet whale. Yeah. I mean, it's his pet whale. Of course he brings it back. Sorry, that is such an in-joke. That's an in-joke. The thing is, like, there are in-jokes. And then there are in-jokes that I make to myself that only I understand. But trust me, that fucking whale in Emerald Coast is Shun Nakamura's pet whale. I don't know why I find that so fucking funny. It's not funny. It's so stupid. I don't even know if he made that bit of the level, but that whale only comes up in games that he's involved in. You know, he was the director of Sonic Heroes. Sorry, not the director of Sonic Heroes. He was the director of Sonic 06 and a level designer, like a field artist in Sonic Adventure 1. And it's like, he brought back that goddamn whale for Sonic 06 when he got a chance to like actually direct a Sonic game. There is no fucking way that that whale was not his idea to begin with. Therefore, it is Shun Nakamura's pet whale. I'm sorry, even if it isn't. It is now. It's not just his pet whale, it's his adoptive child. I can imagine them having like conversations in the office about that, like,
Yes!
oh dude, really? The whale again? I like it, I think it's cool. Okay dude, alright, fine.
Yes!
Months since you've been, yeah. Why does he have an orca whale? It's just his pet whale, dude. Like, don't think about it too much. Everybody likes an animal, like a particular animal,
Perfect.
right? Been months since I've been to a round one. Closest one to me is like 150 miles away. Is that like a popular arcade chain? I really need to go to Arcade Club in Bury. I will show you a fucking. Oh no.
Got it.
Yeah, again, so allegedly you can cheese this by using power type. But it's not looking very cheesed right now. Because, like, deadass, how it's supposed to work is you...
Leave it to me.
Oh no, come on. You know special stages are bad in every single Sonic game they're in. Like, literally all of them. I can't think of a single good one that I actually liked and enjoyed doing. I think they fucking suck. And I actually think that most Sonic games, because of that, the Chaos Emeralds are just, like, not fucking fun to collect. And what do you get at the end of that, right? You get an additional bonus super boss level. Great. Why would I fucking ever want to play an additional extra super boss level when also the other thing that generally tends to suck in Sonic games aside from the special stages are the bosses? Like, what a fucking waste of time. Like, why? Why would you make that? So stupid. Oh yeah, Sonic Mania is okay. They're all right. Like, I wouldn't go back and play them again.
Eggman. Why not have some fun while you can?
What else? I mean, I played them in Sonic Rush. Actually, they weren't that bad in Sonic Rush. Except the 7th one. And Sonic Rush Adventure, I did all of them, but it's just because they're an extension of the, like, boat ocean traveling mini-games that they're mandatory. You have to do them anyway. So you might as well then, like, do the ones that make you collect Chaos Emeralds too. It's kind of just all the same shit anyway at that point. So why wouldn't you, right?
To me.
Got it.
That was great.
Take this.
Level up.
Alright, I just get to use Tails now. That's all good. Yeah, my main goal with these stages
Was great.
is just level up Tails, and then Tails can do shit like that because he's massively overpowered in this.
That was great.
Looks like there's a bunch of them. Come and get some.
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
They're everywhere.
Oh no, dude, I'm not fucking taking out shield enemies. That's bullshit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, like, Tails is so fucking overpowered in this, it's actually ridiculous.
That was great.
Watch this. Shred. And they're all dead in like 2 hits. Like, that's how you clear the bosses quickly in this. Just level up. And then the homing attack randomly makes it like jitter in and out of the spring a million times over again. All right, cool. So what you do with this? Just Knuckles. Just Knuckles.
Leave it to me.
Too cool.
Damn, it just is not targeting the right thing.
That was great.
At least the music's good. Oh, actually, no, this is boring. I'm going to just use a Team Blast again.
What's the matter? Got nothing left?
Keep on coming.
Alright, so I think everyone except Tails is now fully leveled up.
This is only the beginning.
Oh, crap. You know what I should have done? I should have just fucking waited to use the Team Blast. But it's not like these enemies can actually hit me with anything anyway. Alright, okay, so let's go. Oh, there he goes. Into the air, I guess. Yeah, just your... if everybody's leveled up...
Don't get too excited, boys.
Wait, is that it? 2.5 minutes? What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's an A rank for sure. Yeah, whenever he's fully leveled up, just being near the enemy and your partner characters just auto attack them to death, which is good because combat mechanics in Sonic games, they do not belong. They made an entire Sonic game around like open world slop and combat mechanics, and that was Sonic Frontiers. And Sonic Frontiers was really fucking bad, but it was enough of a complete product with enough of a vision that you can easily explain high-speed 3D platforming to normies and have them kind of understand where you're coming from with it, that I pretended that it was good enough to get normies to play Sonic. And lo and behold, it really worked. They did play Sonic. But no, I don't like Sonic Frontiers.
Look at those kids.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic.
I've done a lot of pretending that this Sonic product that is technically polished and critically well received is actually good in order to get the series to have more money to make the games and entries in it in the way that I actually do enjoy, which might be considered a little bit cynical, but also I need my fucking fix. What about Sonic Battle, the actual Sonic game that focuses on combat mechanics? It fucking sucks. It's a terrible game. Sonic Battle's terrible. There's one good thing about Sonic Battle, and that's the storyline. Like, the computer player characters are so fucking stupid, and all of the encounters are repetitive and really badly balanced. Because in the early game, you have to, like, spend ages menu diving to upgrade Emerl. Like, the only good thing about that game is, like, okay, it has RPG exploration mechanics and fun dialogue and a good story. And if you play PvP with an actual human, it's pretty decent. Oh, man, the fucking rail switching didn't work. The fucking rail switching didn't work.
When grinding, use the X button to accelerate and left thumbstick to mount.
There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who thought that the instruction was to button mash the X button to make the character accelerate, and those who realize that you have to button mash it in some situations and hold it in others. It will come back to bite you if you don't learn the distinction between the two.
Of that lighted rail with the switch. Let's go find the switch. Oh,
But no, like, the Sonic Battle, the art is fantastic. The music is fantastic. The storyline is fantastic. The game mechanics actually aren't that bad. But it's horribly paced and horribly balanced, and the computer player characters are utterly useless.
Out all the tricks.
Like, if you actually played it PvP with another real human who was good at Sonic Battle, then yeah, fine, sure. But in the single-player campaign that you have to go through to actually finish it and get the story and stuff, it doesn't play like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Rail switching mechanics did work properly this time. That's good. That's an upgrade.
Leave it to Sonic.
Nothing, just a little upgrade.
Leave it to Dave.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Oh, crap. Oh, my God. The light dash didn't work properly. The light dash never works. How are my lovely darling speed of individuals and wonderful people in the chat and on the channel and the stream today? How are you? I hope that you're having a restful, beautiful, and wonderful Wednesday evening going into Thursday morning. It's Women Wednesday, you guys. It's Women Wednesday. I've decided. That means you, DMT. I'm doing better, not too bad. Oh, you could be doing better. Well, I hope that I'm not coming over as being in a terrible mood tonight. I am actually having quite a lot of fun playing this, uncharacteristically. Shin'on, when she enjoys playing something on stream. The cool thing about Sonic Heroes is that it's a game that I know that I can reliably finish, even if it shits the bed and like careens me off into a death pit instantly with nothing that I can do about it. This game will pass.
Looks like those creeps are guarding that case. Let's take care of them first.
For whatever reason, something in my head, I wanna call all of the like small fry enemies that you can kill really quickly, that are just kind of there as popcorn or shrapnel or filler. I want to call them Zakos. I'm just gonna pop these Zakos. Oh God. It's reasonably high APM this game as well. Like, I actually do like Sonic Heroes. Oh no. No. Did I just collision detection through the fucking wall and end up on the wrong side of that wall? I did, didn't I? That is what happened, isn't it? Oh my God, how far on the wrong side of that fucking wall am I? Jesus. That is irredeemable. It just collision detectioned me through the wall, and I had to like finagle myself back onto the platform, otherwise I would have died. Like, that is such a
To me, Sonic. Here we go.
typical Sonic Heroes experience. Oh my God.
Level up.
Yeah, and the context-dependent team switching mechanics as well, where like if your CPU-controlled partner character is not in the right place or is like being attacked by another enemy, sometimes like you just won't be able to switch to them. Oh, I'm not supposed to be on this rail, am I? Whoa, no, I'm not. Oh dear. Where the hell am I? Oh yeah, there it is. It's okay, chat. I'm an expert. I play Sonic Heroes semi-often. I play Sonic Heroes often enough to like
They're pulling out all the tricks.
know how to recover from unavoidable random hits where a scripted sequence just breaks and fucks you. I've done it 3 times this one stage. I hope you've noticed. And thus, this is kind of one of the first games in the series where you have to like, if you really want to enjoy it and get the most out of it, you have to play in a way that compensates for its deficiencies. The worst game for that is Sonic 06 though, but I can play Sonic 06 in a way that I can like consistently S-rank the harder difficulties on every single stage without hitting a single glitch. And people will watch me play Sonic 06 and they'll be like, wait, what was supposed to be wrong with this game again? And I'll be like, wouldn't you like to know? Here's the controller, why don't you find out?
Yes!
Sean says that she's having fun. The universe said enough. Too bad that you couldn't be used for some crazy script attack. Did you got to go onwards for the stage? Yeah, no, exactly. No, I know. Look at this. Look at this. I'm still gonna get the A, right?
That was
A
tight.
for ass, which I've just made the game eat actually considerable quantities thereof. So
Creepy around here.
It's because we're getting closer to the center.
I guess we're heading in the right direction.
oh wait, getting creepy around here? Is it nearly time for Hang Castle Mystic Mansion, some of the best fucking level design that they've ever done in one of these games? No Sonic characters have an ass, let's be real here. Hey, Rouge has an ass. Rouge the Bat has an ass. The male Sonic characters don't have ass. Funnily enough, I think that they've still got like a character design mandate going on where the male characters aren't allowed to have pants. But the female characters must always wear pants.
It's because we're getting closer to the center.
Which is vaguely sexist now that I think about it. Actually, look, I do have a couple of problems with Sonic character design. Okay. Male Sonic characters should wear clothes as much as the female ones do. Because what are you implying about the female characters? Well, they got like something to hide. And the male characters visibly don't have genitalia. Why do all of the female characters have to be clothed? And also, what are they being clothed in? Because I could definitely sometimes see up Cream the Rabbit's skirt and Amy's in Sonic Adventure as well, and that makes me quite fucking uncomfortable. I don't want to see that shit. They're all like little schoolgirl mini skirts, right? And I think I would be a lot more comfortable if all the characters had outfits and they were all kind of like they were in like the female characters' Sonic Riders outfits. I think that must be. I think that would be good, right? Like, look, if you go for like the Sonic, oh my god, Riders, Amy, like this, Amy's fucking Sonic Riders outfit looks so good, right? Like this is actually, it's still kind of a dress and a skirt, so she's still very obviously feminine, but she's wearing joggers and trousers because, you know, she does a lot of like running around and jumping on stuff, and we know that she works out. Like that's canonically kind of true. And this is her riding a hoverboard. There, it looks fucking great, right? Looks really good. And then you get like Cream the Rabbit Sonic Riders, right? Even Cream's Sonic Riders outfit with the little shorts, the little spats, like this looks really, really cool. Even the visor and the running shoes and things. And even Rouge has like a really cool Sonic Riders outfit. But like clothing like this, get-ups like this, I think would work really, really well as their main outfits and stuff. And why can't the male characters have outfits in exactly the same sort of way? And, you know, they should be optional. Yeah, sure, but they should be optional for the female characters as well, right? Like, come on. They've always got to wear gloves and shoes because, chat, it's forbidden for the characters not to wear shoes. I don't need to explain why. I think Sally's outfit, I like Sally's outfit where she was wearing spats. Yeah, so the thing, Sally's sort of an exception because she was designed by Deke, the animation company who did like the American cartoons back in the early 90s. And so like those characters, they follow a slightly more kind of like, I don't know whether or not I'd even call it like a westernized design sensibility, but they're a lot more like comic book anthro characters from around the same sort of era. Hello there, my lovely, darling, beautiful individuals and wonderful people. Thank you so much for the raid there, Genichiro. Onitengu raid. I'm going to go shout out Genichiro. The other thing that I kind of don't like is that why is it that all of the Hedgehog characters have one massive single conjoined eye in the middle? Like, none of the characters except Amy, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver have that, and they're all the Hedgehog characters. So why do the Hedgehog characters have, like, the butt eyebrow and the massive big conjoined eye? I don't like it. It seems weirdly anachronistic. I feel like they did it for the first Sonic, and then when they started to design other characters who weren't Sonic, they just didn't do it for all the others. And then when they decided to bring them all into 3D, they were like, shit, we have to make this weird design anachronism make sense. Okay, let's just retroactively make it a rule that all the Hedgehog characters have like conjoined eyes and all the others don't, and never fucking explain it in universe. It's like, all right, cool, that's really weird. Species were never the same after Eggman developed his first nuke. Yeah, exactly. The Sonic guys in the horseback outfit in the Mario and Sonic games is really cute. Oh, that's great. It's meant to be like their fur pattern or something like that. I don't know. But then, you know, you get, to be honest, the Sonic Riders aesthetics are kind of like the best in the entire series. Like, fucking love this shit. Love this shit. Looks so goddamn good. Anyway, No, I do have some problems with like the way that the Sonic characters are designed. Also, I don't like Sonic shoes. If I Google, oh my god, if you search Sonic the Hedgehog on DuckDuckGo, the logo changes to the DuckDuckGo duck in a fucking Sonic skin suit. That is so cool. I did not know that. Everybody should switch to DuckDuckGo, by the way. It's fucking great. And also, does that work for Mario as well? I don't know. Mario. Oh, it fucking does. Does it work for Rayman? Oh, snubbed. Halo. Master Chief. Halo. No, it doesn't. Nah, nothing. How about Kirby? Oh, yes! Yes, it does. What about Dragon Quest? I bet it turns the duck into a slime, right? No, it doesn't. Nothing. Final Fantasy. Give him cloud hair. No? No, really? Cloud Strife? Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, that's Cloud. That's fucking Cloud. Well, I don't really know the names of it. Okay, so Dragon Quest slime. I want to see the duck as a slime. How about Captain Falcon? Captain Falcon F-Zero. Grrr. No, nothing. Specifically character names like Zelda and Link. Really? That's so sick, actually. Any other Sega characters that we got? Look. Okay. I kind of wanted to see Opa Opa, but I knew it wasn't going to happen in my heart of hearts, sadly. Fox McCloud. Why not? No, come on. Oh, yes! Yes! Holy crap. That's so sick, actually. Oh my god, that's so fucking sick. Okay, maybe some other like main characters from some popular mascot type games. Don't know. Can't really think of any. Samus is definitely one. Yeah, no, of course. Oh, Spyro. No, Spyro. Oh no. Crash Bandicoot? Crash got one, but Spyro didn't. Nah, fuck it. I'm not interested anymore. I feel ripped off by that. I feel very ripped off by that. Anyway, I was going to look up Sonic shoes and tell you why they suck, but it's just the gold buckle on them. They look like dress shoes. It's super weird. Everyone else has like sneakers, and Sonic's out there wearing fucking dress shoes. Except in Sonic Adventure 1, when you get the Lightspeed shoes, when they actually turn into like decent looking trainers, and the little like gel pack at the back on the heel kind of area is where the gold highlight gets moved to, instead of having it as the kind of anachronistic looking buckle. Yeah, there's a lot of like kind of dated elements to Sonic's design that I genuinely just think he'd be better off with kind of an overhaul. And they've proven that they're not, completely averse to overhauling them, because the character design changed so much for the movies. But I think that's probably more because they didn't actually have confidence at the time that, a movie adaptation for a video game could be successful. Notice how I said successful. I did not say good. The Sonic movies are another thing that I kind of pretended to get normies into Sonic. I'm like, yeah, they're good movies. They're okay. They're perfectly fine movies. They are technically quite competent, but the characters in them are not, Sonic and Friends. The Sonic in the Sonic movies is not Sonic. I'm sorry. But the thing that the Sonic movies do, which is really useful, is they make several hundreds of millions of dollars for Sega, so that they can go back and say, hey, the Sonic franchise makes us this much money, therefore you should let us spend it all on the games. And then they do, and then they release games like fucking Shadow Generations, and Shadow Generations absolutely rocks. So that's why it's valuable. It's like, I will take a little bit of like Flanderization and a little bit of like family movie Hollywood slopification from Paramount Pictures if it means that I can get better Sonic games out of it. I'm sorry, I am a whore. I am a whore. Ooh, look at this. This is the bit that they tell you to always be the flight type character because you can easily fall into that pit. But I didn't, because I'm good at video games. I think Sonic can be made malleable enough since he's a mascot. Yeah, no, exactly. You shouldn't be afraid to change him. Basically what I'm saying is that every Sonic game should just look like Adventure because Adventure was the best.
Here we go. This must be the Gun Cannon's internal mechanism we saw before.
Hey, let's try firing that thing.
I mean, I think that Sonic Adventure is like the only Sonic game where they set it in a world mainly populated by humans, where the human designs didn't clash severely with the Sonic character designs, or like didn't just look fugly. And I'm really sorry, chat, but the kind of DreamWorks animation look that they went for the humans in Sonic Unleashed, even though everybody but me absolutely loves them,
That's what I call a flight.
I thought that they were pretty foul looking. I'll be real with you here. Deranged sentence. Yeah. You get used to those.
Leave it to me.
We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are.
Let's go.
Basically, culture peaked with the Sega Dreamcast, and that's why the machines set the Matrix in 1999. To quote Agent Smith, at the peak of your civilization. See? I told you I was right. Yeah, that's another deranged sentence for you. I'm 2 for 2. Let's keep them coming. Alright, I mean the third Sonic movie was good. Yeah.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Oh, apart from the bit where they like hardcore pussied out and had the gun soldier not actually kill Maria. I'm just an observer and I've seen several of those SA1, 2 and Shadow, and none of those games seem fun. Oh no, SA1's great. Oh, Sonic Adventure 1 is fantastic. That game is ridiculous. You must never ever take SA1 super entirely seriously. It's hardcore like a vibes game. SA2 is good as well, like it's a better game than that. Shadow is crap though. Shadow the Hedgehog is a terrible fucking game.
We're about to crash.
Who did you see play Sonic Adventure 1? I'm just curious, because like of all of the Sonic games, I would say that probably that would be the one that you'd be most likely to vibe with.
Level up.
Let's go.
But if you see me play Sonic Adventure 1, it's like literally, it could be the best game ever made. I played Adventure 1 on my cousin's Dreamcast and it was okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, unfortunately, like, any sort of modern port of it, because, you know, Sega doesn't really give a shit, right? They keep on releasing fucking broken-ass ports of their games on modern platforms that aren't properly representative of the way that the games are, you know, best received. So I was going to do, like, a YouTube video or sort of, like, really easy way to mod Sonic Adventure to actually make it work properly. Takes less than 10 minutes sort of thing. Because all the guides on how to do it are kind of outdated now because the method has changed a lot in the last few years, but it's also like easier than it used to be anyway, so My friend played SA1 and it just seemed disorienting playing as Knuckles. Yeah, but like the Knuckles levels are... the thing about the Knuckles levels is they're kind of tiny and they're also really short too.
Sonic, good!
That thing's loaded with Eggman's weapons.
The radar system in Sonic Adventure 1 is much better than it is in 2 as well.
Open fire!
Like those Chaos Emerald, sorry, those Master Emerald pieces are not super difficult to find in SA1, which is good. It kind of becomes a more sort of like exploration-based, sort of open-worldy version of level geometry that you've already seen with Sonic. So it's sort of an interesting sort of alternate take on the way the levels are supposed to be played. And also, the cool thing about Sonic Adventure 1 is that if you don't want to touch any of the characters who aren't Sonic, you actually don't have to. Like, the only thing that you miss out on in Sonic's story, if you only play as Sonic and you don't complete all the other characters, is the final battle against Perfect Chaos. And
I'll destroy them all.
I guess if you didn't play as anyone but Sonic, you wouldn't have gone to Hot Shelter either. But, you know, you get 10 really good stages as Sonic. And his gameplay is actually a lot of fun in Adventure 1. It is a very weird, very vibey, and very esoteric, like, firstly, late 90s Sega console game, but also early 3D platformer. So it goes with whatever territory you think that encompasses, all of it, basically. It's such a Dreamcast game. Affectionate.
Is that it?
Eggman's getting away!
That guy never gives up, does he? Ready anytime. Whoa!
Never once does Adventure get high on its own supply as well, which is good. Oh, okay. I guess the camera stays still, and the Egg Hawk just like vanishes off into the distance with all my characters in tow. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to use the Team Blast. Fuck it. But SA1's great fun though.
You'll pay for this. Yes.
I'm not really all that into that though. I never really grew up with platforms or anything, so I'm more an SCG pinball arcade RPG person. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Eggman, you know you can't win.
I like platformers, but the problem with platformers is that they're a really deceptively hard genre to actually make a good example in.
Once again, you fools have been tricked.
It's a fake?
Like making platform mechanics and stuff feel good, and like the level design feel properly balanced around that is very hard. Like it is not an easy genre to finesse.
Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
All lifeform data successfully copied.
Great, love it. Oh, here we go. This is Frog Forest. Okay, so you remember how I mentioned earlier when we were playing Grand Metropolis? There are some levels in this that I will like tolerate all of the bad broken shit that happens in Sonic Heroes in order to be able to enjoy the good bits, because really there's no other game or genre or franchise or whatever that can do like good Sonic game flow in the same way that Sonic can in certain parts of this. This is what I mean. Frog Forest is just like, oh yeah, if the entire game was like this. Oh, if only the entire game was like this. But I mean, yeah, platformers was sort of like the universal default genre before the 3D era, I guess. Especially for console games and anything like really character focused. But a lot of early platformers feel really fucking mad to play. Like, I literally can't go back to the NES era for that genre at all. The thing that I like about Adventure, actually, it is a pretty decent first 3D platformer to get into. And ironically enough, it's actually because of the one thing that video game journalists at the time criticized it for, which is the camera. It has a really good context-sensitive camera that's really well-tuned to properly like emphasize and highlight the next areas of the stage that you're supposed to be going for and looking at. And I saw somebody had a really, really bad time with the 2D Sonic games who really had like issues navigating them and like reacting to obstacles and like playing with the momentum to control the characters and stuff, right? And she was really not having a great time. And the person that she was playing with was like really not being sympathetic towards her with that either, in a way that made me feel like really super uncomfortable. So I was like, you know what, after you've done enough of, you know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles or whatever that you're tired of it, have me on stream for Sonic Heroes. Sorry, have me on stream to play Sonic Adventure, and I'll show you it. You know, I'll walk you through it, and it will be great. Trust me. And I've never taken anybody through Sonic Adventure before and had them like not enjoy it. And the cool thing about it is, like, I love watching people playing Sonic Adventure for the first time, because it is literally my favorite game of all time. And you would think that, like, oh, well, you know, people say to me that this, actually, that they're always like, oh, it must be kind of boring for you, you know, watching me suck at playing Sonic Adventure, because, you know, you're really good at it and you've been playing it literally since you were about 4 years old. And I'm like, no, like, I fucking love watching people playing this game for the first time. Like, it's the closest that I can get to playing it again for the first time. I wish I could forget pieces of Sonic Adventure, but for like 2 minutes or so temporarily, so that I could like remember what it was like experiencing it for the first time again, kind of thing. But obviously, in the absence of that, watching someone else go through it for the first time is, you know, I wouldn't even say it's the next best thing. I think it's just as good, because it means that I get to share some like element of my life that I actually still really love, which is surprising, because there's not a lot of stuff that I've brought back from that era of my life that I still really like enjoy and vibe with. Okay, would it surprise you at all if I said my favorite NES game is Spelunker, and I dislike most other NES games? What is Spelunker? Spelunker NES. Spelunker NES. What is? I've never heard of this before. It's a platform game set in a cave. Oh, is it a little bit like that indie game Spelunky? Spelunker. I've never heard of this before. Tried all the classic Sonics too. Never clicked with me. I don't really think I have the sensibilities of what the games want the players to do. Yeah, no, like they're not for everybody. Sonic is not. It's not the most accessible game in the world. I'll be completely honest. Like, it's not a game with 100% absolute universal appeal. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, this does look like Spelunky. Hence, probably the similarities in the name. I just like most other NES games. Yeah, I think most NES games. I'll be real. Like, I respect the NES and NES games for their kind of like technological and artistic innovations in breaking a new medium to prove its viability for a mainstream audience. You know, like that stuff's fantastic. Like, the fact that it did all that, and the fact that the developers, basically people fresh out of school, having never made a video game before because they didn't exist before, just making art is great. However, I just don't think that those games are very fun to play. Like, if I have multiple different games, multiple different forms of entertainment and art and media and stuff competing for my time. Am I gonna
There they are.
spend a couple of hours wrestling with an NES game? The answer to that, sadly, is no. No, I'm not. I'll play, like, if there was a sequel on the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo or something like that, right? Or if there was, like, an updated remaster with, I don't know, better controls or something. I know that makes me not a real retro gamer, TM, but this is a dictatorship, not a democracy. It's my stream, bitch. That's what I usually say to those people. Games are infamous because you die really easily. Oh, okay, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, like, there are NES games that I have enjoyed, but a lot of them are, like, really simple arcade games with really tight, not very complex gameplay loops. Like, I can never play something like the original Zelda on NES, for instance, or like the original Metroid. I just think that, like, conceptually, it's far too ambitious for what the NES and the people making games on it at the time were reasonably capable of being expected to represent. And it seems more sort of like a patient zero proof of concept tech demo sort of thing than it does like, oh, this is an actual, like, standalone viable experience that I really want to play.
It's really steep here. Be careful.
I mean, even stuff like the original Phantasy Star, I feel that about. Like, going back to the original Alex Kid, for example, you know. And maybe that's unfair.
There's that black frog again.
But playing, like, Treasures platformers on the Mega Drive and, you know, stuff like Vector Man and Sonic and anything with, like, really good, intuitive, tight physics in a platformer kind of made a lot of the contrivances, especially in the way that the jumping and stuff and acceleration feels in earlier, like, NES-style platformers feel, like, really prohibitive to me.
There's more?
Okay, so is it? Oh no. Okay, so I'm just gonna cheese this so that I don't actually have to attack these guys. If I launch the Thundershoot over and over again, it'll slowly fill my Team Blast gauge. And it's actually going to be quicker to do that than it is to take out all the enemies properly, sadly. But yeah, you know, like I played Mega Drive games like, you know, Dynamite Headdy, Vector Man, Sonic, and a bunch of others. And because of that, I can't go back to the prior generation of games before that. Like, NES games kind of just don't do it for me. Like, one of the games that infamously I really actually don't like and have never gotten to grips with how it feels, and especially how limited the mechanics are. Like, what do you mean I can't crouch, shoot down while jumping in the air and, like, aim in multiple directions in Mega Man? Why does the running and jump acceleration feel so lopsided in Metroid, for instance, right? Like that, I can't get over the fact that it just feels wrong to me. One of the platforms that I did get were Shinobi 3 and Shadow Dances. Oh, that's interesting.
There's that blower again.
Should we use it to fly again? Yes! Yes!
Yeah! Leave it to me.
Got it! Take this! Take this!
I love it that it just straight up fucking stun locks all of your helper characters.
Got it!
And by love it, I mean I actually fucking hate that. It's one of the worst mechanics in
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Careful not to fall!
Let's go.
But then I do actually think that, like, early 3D platformers especially, where they have, like, really interesting exploits and mechanics and movement tech and stuff, there is an element of, like, modern 3D platformers and action games that have been over-finessed to the point where you really can't experiment or think outside the box with them anymore because everything is so tightly controlled and scripted and invisible walls and railroaded. I think that a lot of modern Sonic games feel a little bit like that sometimes. I mean, poor Sonic team, they can't catch a fucking break, can they? Either it's like, oh, the scripted sequences break and the game is janky and awkward and difficult to play, or it's too railroaded and the player doesn't have enough agency. What a ridiculous set of criticisms to level at a development team who simply are never going to be able to adjust and please everybody, right? What I'm basically trying to say is, I have my opinions, I have my own sort of like jank, awkwardness and clunkiness tolerance, and everyone else has theirs too. And it's not personal.
There's something really big in that.
Oh god, it's the boss from the first level of Mishima Sama Futari. Oh no, I think that was like a T-Rex, not an alligator. But you know, T-Rex, alligator, potato. Tell me they're not, you know, biologically related in some sense, right? Surely.
Yes!
I don't really enjoy modern platforms with emphasis on movement because they expect the player to have a base understanding of actions per second on a controller. Now, okay, so let me tell you the reason why it's more of a problem in modern games than it was in classic games. In classic games, movement was a sort of exploit that you could use as an extra level of finesse on top of the core gameplay. You can complete
What was with that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
you can complete Sonic Adventure 1 without using the chain dash. Like, really, really easily, actually. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What was with that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
But you don't actually have to. The problem with, like, especially modern indie platformers is that they get high on their own supply. And they have these really complex movement tech and movement mechanics and stuff. And then the level designer, due to lack of testing and due to it being a small team and due to, like, you know, lack of professional experience, they will start designing late stages in the game entirely around that extreme high-level finesse mechanic. And because they designed the game and they programmed the engine, they're used to the way that it feels, but they don't really have a conception of the idea that the game is not good enough for those moves to be executed by normal players consistently, and that they shouldn't be required to because it makes it completely inaccessible. That's why, like, movement type mechanics in modern 3D platformers kind of suck.
What was with that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
So we're basically just going to run this boss until... Oh yeah, there you go. Cool. 2 of them are dead already. I have absolutely no fucking idea why. Like, what do I even do with this?
Don't you remember us, Shadow? Let's go.
Like, does anyone else actually know what you're supposed to do in these boss fights? Because, like, literally the entire time that I've ever played them, I have literally just been guessing. Yeah, see, like, I'm just button mashing random attacks with random character formations in different directions and hoping that it kills the enemy eventually. And it does, usually, on the 3rd life or so. The most I can do is, like, Pseudo Regalia because it isn't the same vein of doing stuff like Bubsy 4D and Mario Odyssey. Yeah, Bubsy 4D, like, I'll be real with you here. The Fabras games are a fucking problem.
Sonic,
Like,
are you sure this is the right way?
I actually kind of don't like Fabre's games, and the reason why is not even necessarily because, oh, they require movement tech. Movement tech I can handle. Like, that stuff I can deal with. The problem is the number of different actions and buttons that the game expects you to balance and memorize without tripping over yourself, firstly. The other thing is, they barely have any fucking camera automation. So not only are you expected to do, like, manage a complex moveset, which is like way too much for any normal person to be able to memorize and get used to and finesse quickly, but you're also constantly having to babysit the right analog stick.
What? What's going on?
The castle is flipped upside down.
Because somebody in their fucking wisdom decided, oh yeah, now that we have the right analog stick for camera control, that's the end game, that's the absolute solution, that is the technological, you know, end point for the way that camera control should work in 3D games. And it's like, no, it fucking isn't. Camera automation is firstly programmatic and also part of the level design. And if you do not have a decent follow cam in your 3D platformer, or like level design emphasized pre-programmed camera automation, then basically you haven't properly made your 3D platformer. Sorry, you cannot get by on just pure like unoptimized right stick camera control alone. You can't fucking do it. 3D platformers are not third-person shooters.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Admittedly, I've tripped over myself a bit in PUBG 4D. I think it has a little camera automation, but maybe I'm wrong. The demo had fucking nothing. And it was just like Demon's Turf. And I fucking hated Demon's Turf. Demon Tide was a little better, as I recall.
Leave it to me.
But the demo for PUBG 4D, back when it first came out, I was just like, oh my god, no, please. Please, Fabraz. Like, a basic fucking follow cam, please. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'll just use the T-Blast and fucking kill everything. I think Demon Turf sucked. Yeah, Demon Turf was not a very good game, unfortunately. I think it sucked too, and I usually really like 3D platformers. 3D platformers were kind of my main genre for a while, especially on this channel. But ultimately, like, I have a little bit of a problem with 3D adventure games, especially. And I know I use Zelda a lot as an example with this, but like especially the open world ones, where like 50% of the quote-unquote gameplay is just holding forwards and waiting for the next point of interest to slowly make its way towards you. It's sort of like I'm pressing forward on the analog stick and running into the vanishing point, and it's just a game of like holding forwards on the analog stick and waiting. And that's it. And that's like 90% of what you spend your time doing.
Okay.
I thought that Breath of the Wild was a fucking boring ass game. I'm really sorry. I know that literally everyone else thinks that it is the best fucking video game ever made, but I've never liked it. I was like, dude, this is so boring. The first time I played it, I was just like, why do people like this? Oh, because it's big and open world. But open world means sort of like sparse and bland. Oh my fucking god. Okay, Knuckles, just get caught on the edge of that fucking box. Z-targeting feels so counterintuitive to sword play. I got bored too, don't worry. I mean, like, Z-targeting, weirdly enough, it's actually from Virtual-On. Nintendo didn't come up with it. They're often credited with Z-targeting. It's from fucking Virtual-On.
Phew, that was close.
It's the way that the enemy targeting works in Virtual-On. I don't mind it. I think it works a lot better than the button mash, fuck around and find out combat in the like 2D overhead Zelda games. But often, like, what an enemy character's actual weakness is and their openings and attack windows are not super obvious just from
Leave them to me, Sonic.
like reading their actions in 3D Zelda games. I got to the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time. It's just one of the things that I always got really fucking tired of is people were acting like Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 are the best fucking video games of all time, and that they haven't aged a day since they came out. And then criticizing Sonic Adventure like it's some, like, flawed also-ran that aged like milk by comparison. Unlike Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, the early 3D Sonic games were a rough transition to 3D. Like, the number of fucking, like, articles that I've read and videos that I've watched where I have to put up with shit takes like that has honestly just made me resent those games probably more than they actually deserve. The way that early 3D Nintendo games get talked about in comparison to the way that early Sega 3D games get talked about, especially in like Western video game journalism, I think is a fucking disgrace, and it always has been.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
And obviously, because I was an autistic kid, I like took that out on people who liked those games rather than addressing the criticism as what it actually was, which was, you know, biased and ill-informed. Oh, dude, I love that little camera automation there. Mario 64 is very slippery. Virtual One is good, though. Yeah, no, it is. Sonic in 3D was rough. It's that we've come a long way since Pac-Man of Sonic. Yeah, no, it's the line is Sonic the Hedgehog had a rough transition to 3D. Like, that's. If anyone said that unironically in my chat, I would probably instantly ban them, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is genuinely that much of a fucking, like, don't say shit like that. That's such an uneducated take to me. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that's Matt Has No Cuts uploaded that. Matt has no cuts and not an original fucking thought in his head either, apparently. Sonic Adventure 1 is batshit mental, but also, like, cool as fuck beyond what most people understand of it. Sonic Adventure is the most complex and interesting 7 out of 10 game ever released. The vibes are immaculate. And if it was a better game, I'd probably have spent a lot less time talking about it. I haven't watched it because I didn't bother to watch because thumbnail and like title told me everything. Yeah, no, exactly. It's just the same generic, boring Nintendo-brained opinions that we've heard about 3D Sonic games pretty much since the 2000s, and it just fucking bores me.
What a castle!
Your quote-unquote classic N64 games
With all these ghosts.
are and were never as good as game journalists made them out to be at the time. Sorry. If I have any Nintendo fans in the chat that I've just like really offended with that. That's not me saying that they were bad games. But all I'm saying is, Panzer Dragoon is just as good as fucking Star Fox 64, and at least it actually got a sequel, right?
These are doors, right? What's going on?
Leave it to me.
Take this.
You got 3 sequels. Yeah. Go on, Nintendo. Produce a good follow-up to Star Fox without just rebooting and defaulting back to 64. I fucking dare you.
Take this.
Leave it to me.
We're going to turn it into a Zelda clone
This thing may fall on us if we step on that shadow.
and prove that we're not capable of doing other genres with this franchise. Meanwhile, Sega made a really good RPG, like a critically acclaimed masterpiece RPG out of Panzer Dragoon. Like, yeah, I don't really get what the problem is. Why can't you do this, Nintendo? Grrr, grrr. Well, the reason why they didn't do it with Star Fox is because Rareware fucking suck. I've never played a single Rare game that I've actually enjoyed, sorry. Yeah, it got 3 sequels. Even one on the original Xbox that nobody but me ever fucking played, which is, again, also a really good game. And it was actually a rail shooter as well. Imagine making a sequel to your rail shooter and it being a... Are you absolutely fucking kidding me? Damn. No, do you know what? I'm not fucking going all the way back to the beginning of the stage. The thing that sucks so much about dying in Sonic Heroes is that you start off at level 0 with the characters again. It actually, like, locked me into a fucking swallow dive off the top of that enemy straight into that pit and didn't let me move out of it. Even though I was clearly targeting the
Hey, you surprised me. Got it.
I was clearly targeting the swing pole in front of me.
Got it. Take this, take this, take this, take this. Level up. Take this. Here we go. Take this.
Dude, the music in this game is so good.
Try going down there.
I did. Forgot to eat dinner, gonna hop on and feed myself. Awesome, seeing a little bit there. Red, thank you so much for dropping by today. Anyway, yeah, I'm fucking sick of people thinking that Nintendo actually made shit. Like, alright, horizontally scrolling platformers where you can, like, run left and right and jump onto different platforms and things. Even ones that can scroll in either direction, like either left or right. Pac-Land beat Super Mario Bros. To market by, like, almost a year. It's just that Nintendo did it consistently and recognizably. And also they, like, were the platform holders. They owned the console on which all of those games were published at the time, so they kind of got to write the history books in a sense.
There's that switch again.
Is this the level select screen from Golden Axe? Yes. Yes, it is exactly that, actually. Do you by any chance point this out every time you play this level, Shin'on? Yes, yes I do. Okay, don't put too fine a point on it, right? I got a feeling that we might actually be done with this before I originally intended to finish stream. Anyway, being a Dreamcast kid had one really interesting effect on me, and that was that, like, buying into a platform or console ecosystem only to have the manufacturer then drop out of the hardware industry entirely gives you a very, very different perspective on console gaming. And seeing your favorite developer and publisher go, like, multi-platform and third-party kind of makes you realize that consoles and, like, the console wars and platform format wars and all the rest of that shit doesn't really fucking matter. Bonus game for stream? More Sonic Heroes? No, but then I'd have to play one of the other teams, or play the special stages, or play, like, the final boss or something, and like, no, I don't want to do that.
The robot's armor is strong. Even my attacks are useless. We better find a way to remove
Knuckles,
that
your
armor.
attacks are useless not because the robot's armor is strong, but because you're just not a very good character. I'm sorry.
Take this. Take this.
Man.
Take this. Take this.
Alright, come on, swing the hammer. rotate the hammer. Thank you. Oh yeah, there you go. There goes the.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Take this.
All right. Is it actually going to hit him in the right place? Oh wow! Look at that. Like, getting the characters and the camera to do literally anything without slipping around in this game is a fucking wrestling match.
Yes.
But it's fine. It's fine.
Level up.
Conceptually, this level is really interesting.
Hang on.
It was very clearly made with, like, a lot of imagination and a lot of love. And that's the best thing about Sonic, really, is the artistry. Like, look at the water reflections, right? Like, that whole section of the stage appears for, like, a brief snapshot of, like, an automated minigame, basically.
There's another trolley. Let's get
Lampshading the level design signposting with a giant skeletal hand. Like, I love that.
Jump. Jump.
Dude. Like, I can see things before they happen. Oh, no. No, no, you fucking bastard! Oh, really? Where am I? Where am I? All the way back here?
to take care of.
Oh, no, actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Okay, fine. But I'm at level 0 now, aren't I? Because the homing attack decided to fling me over an invisible wall that I wasn't supposed to be able to get past. And then because I wasn't supposed to be able to get past it, it wouldn't let me back. That is so... it's so Sonic Heroes, that. This is the problem, is that for every second that this game is enjoyable, it's only moments away from reminding you that it's Sonic Heroes.
Level up.
Try going down there.
Shut up, Knuckles. Shut up. There's a giant fucking well in the middle of the room and an animated little skeleton just jumped down it. The camera is directly locked onto it and pointed towards it like it's the fucking focal point of that part of the level. Try going down there. No, do you know what I was going to do? I was going to shove my whole fucking fist up my ass. Actually, Knuckles, is what I was going to do. Jesus Christ, why is that dialogue needed?
Hey, you surprised me.
Shut up! Stop fucking talking! You stupid fucking animal!
Go. Ready anytime.
What is this place?
Sonic!
Those 3 altars look suspicious. Let's go.
Oh my god. Right, so this is the part of the game where the homing attack can break easily. It's behaving itself? Damn, dude. Okay. Okay. Alright. Fine.
Yeah.
It actually worked.
All right, I got it. Leave it to me.
I'm sorry. I just did a 20-second bit where I just told a cartoon mascot character in a platform game to shut up because their dialogue was annoying me. Literally, Gex is less annoying than the fucking yapping in Sonic games from Heroes onwards. I genuinely do not understand why the characters in these games can't just shut the fuck up and let the player actually play the goddamn game.
Let's go. Let's go. Whee! Okay.
It's like, it's a video game, not a fucking audiobook. Seriously.
Not bad.
It builds character. It's building up my fucking cortisol levels is what it's building. The problem is, it's like the 13th fucking time they've done the exact same little bit of dialogue. And it's like pointing out something that's blatantly, patently fucking obvious. It's right in front of me in the level. Like, imagine being the level designer and you've done a great job at, like, logically laying the level out and designing it so that it's, like, intuitive as to what the player is supposed to do next. And then management comes in and goes, nah, you got to have the characters like fucking barking incessantly. Try flicking that switch over there.
Shoot. Not my day.
Need the children to enjoy their favorite character there in case they don't like the game. I fucking hate children. Sorry. I don't hate children.
Trying to stop us now? Ha, what a joke!
What did you say? Now I'm really mad. Get them.
All right, Eggman.
Payback time, Eggman. You guys ready?
Time for these Zakkos to eat shit. Now, because these characters at level 0, and also, why do they start at level 0 at the beginning of every single stage? Like, it's so annoying.
Them all.
That was great.
The character level up system in this is genuinely one of the worst fucking things about this game. Like, the characters would be much more fun to play as and have a much better moveset if they didn't start the stage completely fucking nerfed.
Them all.
Why have I begun the game without the core movement and like attack kit that I actually need to beat it? Like, why aren't you giving me all the resources here? It's not like I need to learn the mechanics, right? There's a level up system. Yeah, there is in the top right corner. You can kind of see this, but by all the character portraits, there's a little white dot icon next to it. That is what dictates your character's attack power. So Tails can only stun certain ground enemies temporarily and only does 1 unit of damage if he's at level 0. Whereas if he's at level 3, he can just shred through fucking anything. And you have to collect little like power-up orbs that are blue, red, and yellow colored for each of the types. It's so irrelevant to the gameplay, I didn't notice it. Yeah, it is. Basically, it just makes the start of each level less fun than it needs to be for no fucking discernibly good reason whatsoever. It's fucking stupid.
Inside to get it.
Oh god, no. That's a team blast. That's an easy fucking team blast. Yeah, those gold-shelled tortoises, you're supposed to flip them over with Sonic. Even with Knuckles at maximum level, I don't think he does any damage to the gold armor.
That's it.
But look, when the next wave of enemies spawns in, I'll show you now. See how Tails is just like ripping through them with his Thunder Shoot now? He's even destroying the stone shields.
There's a bunch of them. Come and get some.
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
They're everywhere.
Now these guys just insta-heal themselves, which is extremely annoying. However, the thing I do like about these enemies is that the sound effect that they make when they attack is actually a callback to the Egg Hammer minigame that Amy plays in Sonic Adventure 1, the little whack-a-mole thing. Okay. Now, these metal shields, Tails actually can't do anything about them at all. Oh yeah, and at level 3, Knuckles has this sort of like flame shot attack if you button mash the attack button enough. But then if you button mash the attack button enough, sometimes the game will just decide to fling you off the edge of the stage. So now what you do is you pop the Team Blast. I knew there was a reason why I didn't want to pop it, because like those enemies with shields came out and I was immediately like, oh, I should pop the Team Blast. And I was like, wait a minute, no, I don't think I should actually. Right, so what spawns now? Okay. Alright, fair enough.
Them all. Got it.
And you can fucking keep those enemies. Thank you.
Got it. Take this.
Leave it to me.
It just takes so fucking long for your assistant characters to come back to you.
Leave it to me.
Take this. Take this.
Are they not dead yet? How the fuck are they not dead yet?
Already?
Oh my god, seriously.
Got it. Take this.
They're just the most boring fucking enemies in the known universe, I swear to God. Literally just bullet sponges. Like, this enemy is hard because it takes a lot of time to kill them. It's like, it's not difficulty. It's just a waste of fucking time. Maybe in case you stop playing after every level so you can return and all. Yeah, but like then start me off at level 3, right? With the characters maximally leveled up, and then I can, you know, actually begin the level with a fighting chance of beating the enemies and having fun. Or just don't have a fucking character leveling system. Why have it? It doesn't appear in any other Sonic game because they knew how fucking bad it was. I have a lot more respect for games that actually have the confidence to give the player the full moveset that they know that they're going to need to beat the rest of it. That's better, see? But all the cool games have one. Yeah, it's very, like, modern console game brained, sadly. All the cool games have open world and combat mechanics and a skill tree and progression leveling and, oh god. I'm surprised they didn't make, like, a fucking roguelite Sonic game with randomly generated levels. Then they wouldn't even have to pay one level designer, right? You know what's the worst thing about nursing resumes? I don't know if they want professional sounding long bullet points or short bullet points, but I think the former is what I recall from nursing school, maybe. I don't know.
We need a break from those robots.
You're damn right, Tails. Fortunately, there's only one zone in the game left, and then I can fight Egg Emperor, and then I don't have to play Sonic Heroes for another year. Look, I like this game. I do like this game. It is a good game. Randomly generated Sonic, yeah, no more whales. You can't randomly generate Shun Nakamura's pet whale, can you? That's why I never played that. What is it? There's like a mod of Mario 64 where it just like generates levels randomly out of like a pre-configured kit of just miscellaneous blocks and stuff. And everyone's like, oh look, it's infinite Mario 64 levels. It's like, no, what you've done is you've taken a perfectly good game with well-crafted, paced, designed, and laid out levels and fun and interesting mission objectives, and you've turned it into schmovement slop. Like that is what that is. You might as well just give Mario the fucking checkerboard test level to run around in and be like, yup, this is infinitely enjoyable. Like, no, it's not. 50% of what makes Mario 64 so memorable is its like level design.
Sure are lots of battleships.
Where'd they get so many?
They really.
Oh, it sounds like a fun time for the content creators to have an excuse to play it again. It's like, oh yes. No, it's the promise of uncertainty. People really love like randomness and chance and uncertainty. It's the kind of thing that makes them. It's the kind of thing that makes them like gamble and spin gacha wheels for characters and things as well. It's something that I've never really been susceptible to. Like, I spent money on gacha once because there was a character that I wanted, and he was right at the end of his tenure on the gacha wheel for that particular game, and I thought, well, I mean, I don't really care unless I get this character, so I'll spend money on this once, and if I don't get that character, then that's obviously disappointing, and I never want to spend money on it again. I spent money, I didn't get the character, and I thought, well, this is fucking stupid. I didn't get what I wanted and that I thought that I was paying for. So, what the fuck?
Here it comes. Move down.
Like, I don't spin a fucking gacha wheel when I go grocery shopping. Like, I can't have milk and lactose and stuff, right? It's sort of like walking into the fucking milk aisle and going, oh, spin the wheel of gacha, pay £1.40, and you might get the soy milk that you're looking for. You might also get some watery, flaccid oat milk that you don't actually want and that you don't think tastes nice. It might be the sweetened version, which you aren't going to be able to use in savory dishes because it's full of sugar, and also sugar rots your teeth and you don't want that anyway. Or it might be dairy milk that you can't even drink. Who knows? Spin the gacha wheel to find out. Like, are you deficient in some way? Like, why do people think that that's a good idea in a video game? It's like, you understand that they're just making you spend more money to not get the product that you are looking for more times successively, right? And they're like, but people gamble. Like, shin'on, you did cryptocurrency, you're gambling on the stock market. It's like, yeah, I actually own something when I buy assets. Right, like that's an investment. I get to sell it again afterwards. Whereas if I pull, you know, ka-ching for the 14th fucking time in Genshin Impact, then I'm a fucking sucker, aren't I? God. But if you're indecisive, it's so convenient. Yeah, I mean, I guess, right?
Looks like that cage is being protected by the robots.
But it's silly. Like, you understand how silly it is. I know what people are going to think when hearing this. They're going to be thinking, oh, damn, Shin'on, you must be fun at parties. And I'm like, yeah, I am. It's like never get invited to any gambling parties. That's sort of my whole thing. And they'll be like, wow, Shin'on, never go to Vegas. I'm like, yeah, I never intend to. It's full of scammers. Like, what do you want from me? Okay, well, never bet on sports then. Or at least with sports, something is actually happening, right? Well, the half that shit's probably rigged too. I don't know. But we're not at a party right now. No, and the party don't start till I walk in. Just like Kesha. Yeah, exactly. You must be real fun at the place where something happens that you don't like the thing that happens. Like, yeah, no, I confessedly, I never turn up there for whatever reason, right? Like, it ain't my bag. It'd be like taking me to a brewery or something, like a beer brewery. Like, this is where we make the beer. Would you like to try some beer? I got invited to a beer festival by somebody, and I'm like, I don't like beer. What do they serve here? Well, there's one stall that serves Prosecco. Like, right, so I'm going to be this sad fucking whine-on in the corner of some field, big outdoor muddy field area, full of country folk wearing, like, Wellington boots. Not really my crowd. Oh, for fuck's sake. Double hit me while I'm stun-locked, Sonic Heroes. Wow, real classy. Reset my fucking character level back to 0. What a waste of fucking time.
They think they can hit us?
And yeah, I understand that, like, okay, it would have been a chance to hang out with some people that I haven't seen in a while, but the beer tasting would have been completely lost on me. Cider just gives me a headache. I think it's the sulfides. I have no fucking idea. Maybe it's the sugar. I don't know. And there was only one place there that sold Prosecco. I never eat when I go out to places because of my fucking eating disorder. And also, it was a big muddy field, and they were playing, indie rock. All of the music stages was sort of like, yeah, man, local indie rock bands, and okay, yeah, I'm really not interested. I'm sorry, it's just not my scene, you know. It's not my aesthetic. Maybe I'm just incapable of having fun. Like, I went to an arcade recently. It was an arcade bar called NQ64, and they have a bunch of, like, bootleg game consoles that have, like, EverDrives hooked up to them, and OD optical disc replacements with, like, every game imaginable that was ever released for a particular console selectable from a menu. And that's pretty cool, but it's hardly an exclusive experience. And then they have a bunch of arcade machines that you have to buy special tokens with your card from like a machine in order to actually like get currency that you can use in the arcade machine to actually play the games. So I have about £7 worth of currency from this like proprietary script, basically, left over from this arcade that I went to. And half the fucking machines were so badly maintained. Like, oh yeah, I have a version of Daytona USA 2, except the accelerator pedal doesn't work properly, so you can't actually get the car up to full speed. Like, alright, cool. I can't believe I fucking paid for this shit. And I was drunk at the time, too.
Barely made it.
So it was just sort of like, I mean, I'm slightly less pissed off about this than I would be if I was sober, because I'm drunk, and when I drink, I usually have a good time. But this is still so fucking ass, even through the alcohol haze. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? And that's like, you know, supposedly retro games of the kind that I'm purportedly interested in. And I still wasn't having fun. It's just like, damn, cannot fucking do anything, can I? You can't take me somewhere you think I'll like, because I probably will end up hating it. It won't be good enough. That's one of the reasons why I'm terrified of doing anything, to be honest. Like, because I'm so afraid of being disappointed by stuff. I'm just like, I don't want to like go out and, you know, meet people here and spend time and spend money and then have the thing be like shit. Because then I've recommended something that's shit, and that's cringe. And then it's my fault that everyone's had a bad time. And I don't want to have to, like, you know, withstand the pressure of being the entertainment for the entire group outing, the whole duration of it, and putting a brave face on kind of a shit situation. Because that's exhausting. So yeah, I'm always like terrified that, you know, people in a big group outing aren't going to have fun. And it's one of the reasons why I'm sort of like afraid of going to conventions and doing things, is because I'm just so like risk averse. I'm like, you know what if it sucks? What if we don't have a good time? Because again, even shit that's supposed to be good, sometimes I'm like, what if this sucks? Same. If I get a playthrough of an old game that you haven't played in a while, I don't know. The thing is, I have to go to work in less than 6 hours, and this stream was going to like cap out at maximum 4. I'm in some time. Yeah, sure, why not? That sounds good. I wanted to go back through Mario Sunshine again, because there's like a mod for Mario Sunshine called Mario Sunburn, which apparently fixes some of the control problems that I had with it. And also, like, there's less sort of aggressive repetition in the mission objectives. And also you can beat it a lot faster as well. And I think that might be quite a lot of fun to go through. As it's summer, right? Like, I did kind of want to go through Mario Sunshine, because I always enjoy the first, like, couple of hours or so of that game, and I love the aesthetics, but then it becomes kind of like, hey, this is really slippery, and the only reason why this game even remotely feels good is because I can use the flood to kind of cheese jump so that I don't, you know, slide off the edge of platforms and die immediately.
Okay.
And also, all of the environments and the level objectives are really super repetitive. Like, this like isn't as good as I remember it being, kind of vibe. And apparently Mario Sunburn is a mod that fixes all of that stuff, so it's like, oh, great. Wow, imagine the Mario fandom having to do the thing to its video games that the Sonic fandom has had to do to its for literally one game ever.
Wonder why it's self-destructed.
Because we hit it enough times, Tails.
Red laser fire! Watch out for large laser
Oh, look! We hit the self-destruct button. I wonder why it's self-destructed.
Tails, you fucking build mechs. What? Like,
I wonder why...
shut up. Shut up, Tails. I kind of see what Sonic meant, right, in the movie where he's like, ah, shut up, Tails.
Level up.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
That's how I fucking feel all the time in this game. You know the variable in the game code in this for getting the characters to stop fucking talking in levels? Do you know what it's called? It's like the developers, the programmers actually labeled it the variable for getting the characters to not yap in levels anymore. The variable is called Shut Up Charmy. That's not a joke, by the way. It's literally Shut Up Charmy, and it's a Boolean flag, and you set it from false to true if you want the characters to like not fucking talk anymore. Because the people testing this game, even fucking they found the characters incessantly fucking irritating. Cool. Now that that's dead... Oh, Jesus.
It seems like we have
Oh, okay, I've got to get rid of all the cannons. Damn, dude. Oh, it would be in the last one as well, wouldn't it?
Let's go.
Yeah, these later levels are super fucking repetitive. They're so obviously like kit bashed as well, out of just like random recycled stage components.
There's robots everywhere. Time to party.
Your tank is mounting. Keep your guard up.
I'll destroy everything that comes my way. Take this. Level up.
I want to save my Team Blast. This is the thing. Dude, the radius on that hammer attack is so fucking bad. And if you're in the center of the hammer attack while it sets off, then it stun locks you and you actually can't get out of it before incurring a second hit after you've lost all your rings. It is bad. Really, really bad. See, what I may have forgotten about Sonic here is that like 3 levels in this game I actually like, and the rest of it is just sort of like, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, it's certainly something that I can finish. But to be honest, I'm emotionally stunted, and I have a very difficult time caring about literally anything anyway. So the maximum extent to which I am likely to enjoy a game in any sense is always kind of like,
Everything that comes my way.
a little bit, you know, a little bit.
Take this. Take this.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, there you go, it's a switch.
Let's go.
Surprised that the characters haven't described the fact that there may be a switch nearby. Maybe I'm just having one of those I fucking hate video games in general sort of weeks. I don't know. Am I? Ooh, yeah, that nearly killed me. I'm saving my Team Blast. You might not know what I'm saving my Team Blast for, but I am saving it. I obviously see why he's getting frustrated by this game, but I'm also having a real shit week, so I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not even like getting frustrated by it. Like, it's neither one thing or the other. Like, I don't really mind. Unless I get stun locked by that fucking hammer. That is what... I just lost 5 minutes of progress because I got stun locked by a hammer swing. So you know what's funny about this level is that this is the longest level in the game, but it also has the shortest loop of music as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to mute Sonic Heroes because I'm not listening to that fucking like 10-second loop of game music. This is the point in Jun Sonoi's career when he decided, you know what I can do? I can just write an A melody and a B melody and have them be fucking like 2 or 4 bars each and have them just infinitely loop backwards and forwards between each other rather than, you know, writing a 4-minute epic symphony like I did for Emerald Coast and only have about 1.5 minutes of it ever see the light of day and be used. I can just do 0 effort for the same result instead. But the thing about it is a lot of those 0 effort tracks like this one get used in stages that are like 10 fucking minutes long. So yeah, we're not doing that. What we're going to do instead is we're going to load up a completely different soundtrack and a completely different piece of music. I'm just going to go on YouTube Music and listen to the Dodonpachi Saidahojo arranged soundtrack because, yeah, it's good. Yeah, slick. I'm going to talk to chat. How are you guys all doing today, huh? We're just going to like have Sonic Heroes muted. That's all right. No, I just don't like having my time wasted, that's all. And that was a bullshit death. Like, that was an absolute fucking bullshit death. And the fact that there's like one checkpoint between now and then is just unreal. Like, who the fuck designs a 3D platformer like this, right? That's so stupid. I mean, it's been years since I've died to that as well. Yeah, it does. It does. Oh, so I'm just going to bring down some duties and points on my resume. Yeah, that's fine. Sweetie, I think that they'd be stupid not to hire you, you know? You're clearly super talented and amazing. But as with a lot of different ways and different places, getting your talents to be recognized by the useless fucking pencil pushers in the human resources department at wherever you're applying to is like teaching a machine how to feel, you know? You know what would have been a really cool game mechanic here? It would have been making it so that those missiles hurt the enemy, and how you beat him is you get the massive fucking cannons at the side of the level to shoot missiles into him. Wouldn't that have been like such a cool game mechanic on that section? Would have been, right? Yeah. So I hope we've learned a valuable lesson here, which is the reason why there should never be combat mechanics in 3D platformers at all, but especially not Sonic. How absolutely riveting. I love the genre of level design where it's like, we're going to lock you in a room and make you fight enemies. You know what the cool thing about this is? Now that I've got an actually interesting piece of music to listen to, I can just kind of stand in a corner and use the exploit to fill up the team blast gauge so that I never have to deal with any enemies ever again. Because if Sonic Heroes is going to waste my time and respawn me at checkpoints that I don't want to have anything to do with, and stun lock me in chain hits and send me 8 minutes back in a level that I really would rather be over by now, then I am not going to respect it at all. So, there. Bridget shin'on HR is best bypassed. Yeah. Bypassed like a fucking blood clot in an artery. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to sit here and button mash until the team blast gauge fills up. No, I think combat can be done okay. At least Spark 3, I think it balanced it well since it didn't entirely establish itself as only a 3D platform. There's plenty of stages where combat isn't necessary as well. I like the way that it was in Spark 2, where it was like super simplistic and you didn't really have to think about it at all, but it didn't outstay its welcome or stick around long enough to become an obstacle. Cries and Team Blast, yeah, no, exactly. But this is what I am doing right now is what this game deserves, which is me standing in a corner and just button mashing Thunder Shoot until the Team Blast gauge refills. Because I don't want to have to fucking engage with the enemies. But like the game did this to me. It put me in the kind of mood where I am likely to do things like this. And, you know, if people who actually enjoy Sonic Heroes don't like it, then basically, I don't fucking care. So those enemies now... Oh, they can see me, sadly. Unfortunately, it is also kind of low-key locking onto them too. So what I can do is I can just stay here in the corner and do that again. That's how Spark 3 does it too. You can keep the combat simple, you can be a solo and pull up a DLC-style combo mad. Yeah, no, I understand that. Oh yeah, look, I'm completely out of radius, they don't even know I'm here. To be honest, I just like want to be left alone by enemies. Like that's kind of my goal. I'll beat all of them, but if they require more than a single like combo flourish to kill, then I'm not interested, basically. Spark is the essence of freedom. Even in closed combat space in some stages can be skipped. Use some Sonic Adventure style spin dash jumping. Yeah, the thing is, like, I haven't actually played Spark 3. Weirdly enough, because I really loved Spark 2. I thought Spark 2 was fucking brilliant. Like, that game is genuinely so much fun. Oh, dude. I got another Team Blast. It just gave me another one. Sick. Cool. Well, I don't have to deal with these enemies at all then. Brilliant. Absolutely great. So we actually listened to this song as the first track. So we'll skip it. There's the checkpoint, by the way. The last one was 6 minutes ago. Any plans for a Saturday morning stream? Saturday morning, my time zone? I can't really do Saturday morning, unfortunately. I've got... Okay, so this weekend, on Friday, and on Sunday, I'm going to a convention called Hyper Japan, and it is a massive Japanese culture convention. It's the biggest Japanese culture convention in the UK. Don't worry, I will be sending lots of pictures, and maybe even buying some merch. And I will definitely go through my convention hall if indeed I do purchase things. Oh yeah, you know how earlier on I said, if you button mash the accelerate button, then you're going to have a bad time later on. That's the point at which it starts to become a problem. Again, the game never explains to you how to actually like grind properly. You just, you know, you just die on that section and don't really know why if you haven't learned how to do it right by then. So there you go. But on Saturday, instead of going to the convention, I'm going to the Trans Plus Pride March, which is a political protest demonstration here in the centre of London. And I'm going to be marching through the centre of the city. And yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome. I want to go to a convention. I'm also applying for a day shift stuff if I can. I have to miss the Sonic Booster Expo coming up because there's no way I'd survive being up in the day. How are my chance to meet David Humphrey? Oh no, that's a shame. Cool. So I suppose I could like unmute the game now that I'm like off that level and I'm fighting Egg Emperor. So let's do that. I've decided that I'm not going to be in such a bad mood with this. Let's go reset and let's go Emperor some eggs, shall we?
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
So that's 2 level ups for Tails and Knuckles there. Great. So now all you do is you just fuck him up with Thunder Shoot, and it's the easiest thing in the world. Simple. Super, super simple.
We're the stars of this party.
Three of us are unbeatable.
Yeah, true. True. Not untrue, Sonic. Not untrue at all. It is very easy, this. You literally just hover here and take him down until he runs out of health. The music kind of bumping. I want to ask him to do. Oh, okay. All right. I guess he can still kind of fuck me up, huh?
Spell victory.
Give up, Eggman.
Time to pick.
I just spelled bad game design, to be honest, in Tails, but you know, it's all the same. Oh dear! It appears that the targeting for the tornado attack has failed.
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
Is it going to hit me in midair and stun lock me into the abyss? No! Wow, Sonic Heroes was feeling generous today. Alright, cool. So now I have a fully leveled up Tails. And having a fully leveled up Tails is just sort of like, there goes his health down to virtually nothing, and we're going to finish with a Team Blast. So that's that. Are they trying to kill Eggman? I fucking hope so.
Defeated? Impossible!
No, quite possible, in fact. And that's how Eggman was fucking murdered. The end of the entire franchise forever. Goodbye. Sorry. That's it, chat. That's it. That's the end. It's over now. Sadly, we're never going to have another Sonic game ever again. Look at A rank. See, I told you I was good at this. God, that last couple of stages put me in the deaths that I accrued there put me in a really fucking bad mood. I am not going to lie to you on that one.
Boy, talk about cutting it close.
Not really.
Come on, tell me you weren't scared.
Oh yeah, so because Sonic Team at this point in their career can't write good female characters for shit, or rather they unlearned how, because Amy is perfectly fucking fine in Sonic Adventure 1, but now they turned her into a kiss-chasing caricature in this. This is the version of Amy that misogynistic dude bro nostalgia. Oh, I nearly said a bad word there. Nostalgia fanatic Sonic fans who hate on Ian Flynn want her to act. And to those people I say, maybe grow a brain, or at least a stem for one. Yeah, those are some bullshit dads, they definitely were. I was about to call those people nostalgia FAGs, and I realized that I'm probably going to get in trouble if I say that, so, you know. Although I probably can say that word, right? But it might make people feel uncomfortable, so, you know. It's a characterization that's only palatable to children. They're nostalgic for that view. Yeah. Well, you know what? Oh yeah, back when their mothers didn't mind bringing them, I don't know, microwave pizza rolls and Cheetos and fizzy drinks while they sat in the basement all day playing video games. And now that they're in their 30s doing it, it's not quite so excusable. But don't worry, if Sega makes Amy a bland, flanderized, one-track-minded, romantic obsessive over Sonic, then surely my mother will love me again. And she'll find my perpetual unemployment endearing rather than a total... well, whatever. I do get a little uncomfortable hearing that word in negative context. I use it on myself quite often. I think of a free pass saying considering everything. But yeah, people might miss the context. Yeah, I don't want to say nostalgia. Nostalgia, FOG, and then someone to clip it and be like, the shin'on set, and be like, oh, whatever. Eggman just morph into a Sonic Sona. No, so the storyline of this game is that Metal Sonic has got a little bit too... basically, Metal Sonic downloaded the new Claude model that everyone's really afraid of, that the US government banned from being released. And he became a super intelligence and decided to just take over Eggman's entire operation himself, imprisoning Eggman in the process so that he can personally get back at Sonic and kill him once and for all. He turns himself into an impossible god monster, and Sonic has to use the Chaos Emeralds and the power of teamwork to kick his ass. That's basically the final boss in this game. Basically, Metal Sonic was pretending to be Eggman so that he can lure Sonic and the other members of the cast into fights to copy their essential biological life data and behavior patterns and stuff to be able to kill them more easily himself later on because he's an egomaniac. I love the Neo Metal design. Oh yeah, dude, like the fucking Neo Metal Sonic design, and also the eldritch Leviathan horror that he turns himself into is fucking super sick. So let's see how we did today. We got an A, an A, B's and A's, all B's and A's. My report card looking pretty good until Mystic Mansion, Egg Fleet, and Final Fortress decided to lavish some fucking deaths on me. Like, this is what the game looks like when it isn't kicking my ass with unfair deaths and stuff. Maybe having a ranking system in Sonic was a mistake. Cool, well that's Sonic Heroes. I like a lot of Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is a perfectly viable and reasonable game in and of itself. It's just... it can be really fucking annoying sometimes. Like, that's sort of the problem. Is that it kind of just falls apart at the seams in the late game, especially like when the level design and enemy layouts and stuff get really repetitive. But we've been through the story before. You know, there were only 2 level designers, and one of them got so ill that he had to quit working on the project and go back to Japan. So Takashi Iizuka basically had to finish the entire game himself, pulling sole level design duties and directing it, and it nearly killed him. They missed the Christmas deadline, and the whole game was kit bashed and cobbled together on a shoestring budget with no time on 20+ hour days. And it's basically falling apart at the seams because of that. And it's like Sonic Team running on fumes, basically, is what Sonic Heroes ended up being. Obviously, he would have given up out of frustration at points. He got the heels, he got the open waistcoat, kind of hot. Yeah, no word, for real, for sure. But as with all Sonic Team games, the artistry, the visual design, the aesthetics, the music, the soundtrack, the mood and tone and vibe, and the personality of all the characters and stuff do not fail to shine through. And there are some levels in it, like Grand Metropolis, Frog Forest, Seaside Hill, and a bunch of others that are genuinely, they contain all the hallmarks of typical Sonic Team artistry and brilliance. So I guess I shouldn't be so ungrateful. I'm glad I got to show you that stuff. I see, and these aren't indie developers? Well, this is the thing, is that, like, Sonic Team USA at the time, they're comprised of the part of the team that broke away from the main branch of Sonic Team after the end of Sonic Adventure 1's development. Small team went over to the US in order to oversee the localization of Sonic Adventure into English for the international market. And then it was that team that ended up working on Sonic Adventure 2, and then subsequently Heroes, and then Shadow, and then they did Knight's Journey of Dreams. But that team was only ever sort of like 12 people. Something like that. Like, it wasn't a lot of people. It was like a very, very small team. Whereas over 100 people worked on Sonic Adventure 1. So it's like a team of like one order of magnitude less the size, given about half the time to make each game. And they all had to be bigger, better, longer, and sell more than Sonic Adventure 1 did. You can see why they had kind of a bad time doing that. But as with all Sonic stuff, like, the core, just intrinsic appeal of the franchise kind of shines through, which is good, to greater or lesser extents depending on, you know, the game in question. But Sonic Heroes is like okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's workable, right? Is how I would describe it. Let me see what else it is that I'm going to play today, because there are some really interesting games that I have seen that have come out quite recently. There are lots of games that are discounted on my wish list. I'm not going to buy anything at the moment because I am trying to save money right now. But if I go sort by price, and then let's go for 3D platformers. There are a bunch of 3D platformers that I do want to play. We've got Cerno Lifts a Boulder, which is a Toho spin-off 3D platformer, which does look like a fun and enjoyable little romp. We have Angel Essence here, which came out completely fucking out of nowhere and looks like a little bit of a pseudo regalia, but it's got like a really nice art style with some cool and fun, interesting character designs. This is obviously G3B Soft's first game, right? Like it does have a kind of Babby's first retro indie style 3D platformer kind of aspect to it. I bet that's about to be a bullet hell style like attack pattern on that enemy, I think. Probably smart for me to go to bed. See, seeing a little bit of MSX. There's Catarones. I found the Cerno game to be pretty fun. Nice. And yeah, Angel Essence looks really good because the character designs look fun. It's like furry shit. So we got Metro Gravity as well. I did play the demo of that and I thought that it was kind of complicated, but it is on my wish list. There are so many cool 3D platformers coming out. This is a shoot 'em up. This is not a 3D platformer, but oh well. Bubsy 4D is on my list because I kind of want to give Fabraz a second chance with it. Plucky Squire was really critically acclaimed, and people were looking forward to it for a really long time, but it's not strictly speaking just a 3D platform. Smurfs Dreams, the demo is fantastic, and it's basically like Super Mario 3D World, but with the Smurfs. Yooka-Replay, apparently like the original Yooka-Laylee, but good. It's like, imagine if Rareware made a good game. Well, finally, the ex-employees from Rareware did manage to do that. On their second attempt at Yooka-Laylee, it worked. And then Nico Dorico as well, which is a fun little mascot-looking 3D platformer, for which I do have a demo downloaded. Bakaru, this is like Ganbare Goemon, the N64 games specifically. And then for ones that are coming soon. Wait, you don't have some platformers in your backlog you got to do before you start buying more? Probably. I probably do. Bakaru is another one on my backlog that I haven't installed yet. So Project Feline, looking forward to that a lot. It's basically Sonic with parkour, but not like Sonic Lost World, because Sonic Lost World was ass. Rollin' Rascal, this is maybe not really so much a Sonic-like, it's more a Spark the Electric Jester-like. But actually, I think the character design is a little bit more endearing than Spark. It looks good anyway. And I've played the demo many times on stream. There are others too. Tricky and the Dreamcaster, Twinkle's Galactic Tour, CaraQuest 64, The Big Catch, Retrieve Odyssey. Oh yeah, and Psychosphere and Ligmanauts. These are games that are actually being made by personal friends of mine, so I will probably play them. One of them is sort of like a RPG with like 2D sprite-based character models made by Zozo, who is a friend of mine from Turbo's community, and then Shin'on, who is making Ligmanauts, which is kind of like a Fall Guys style looking game. Looks interesting, looks fun. Those are on my wish list because I know the people that made them. But like, check some of this shit out. Check out Retrieve Odyssey. This game looks fucking insane, and I haven't seen anything about it other than like the reveal trailer. Looks crazy, right? It looks so just like fun and vibrant and interesting. But they clearly only have one world for you to explore at the moment. Capture from an early version. I think it's going to be like a very, very early version. I'm going to open another can of energy drink just because I'm you know, running out of liquid in my body. We're going to go for a maximum of another hour because I do actually need to sleep before work, unfortunately. This is going to be a shorter stream than I initially expected, but it's just because I was doing a little bit of work and a little bit of recording, so I couldn't start stream as early as I perhaps wanted to. Oh, how cryptic. How delightfully mysterious, shin'on. This is Retrieve Odyssey. I will show you the Steam page again afterwards. The town area looks kind of like Koa and the Five Pirates of Mara. Oh no, but it's got grinding mechanics, so it's like Lunistus and Rolling Rascal both have grinding mechanics. I think Spark has grinding too. No Kami Quest? Kami Quest? What on earth is Kami Quest? Damn, you know what? My mic is so fucking in the wrong position. It is right in my face. Give me 1 second. Just get it out of there, that's better. Platformer, Kami Quest. Okay, I'll have to look it up. I love that there are parts where she randomly goes sort of like 2D. Yeah, Retrieve Odyssey. R-E-Y-T-R-I-E-V-E, Retrieve. Looks great. It's a vibrant 3D platformer starring a feisty android girl on a quest to retrieve mysterious data disks. I bet she's called Ray as well. Switch between powerful cartridges, explore giant colorful islands, and uncover the secrets of a broken world. I do that every day when I go outside. And then we got Twinkle's Galactic Tour. This looks absolutely fantastic, this game. So this is a very like PS1 Saturn style. Fun little retro early 3D era style platformer. It also has grinding. This looks delightful, doesn't it? I genuinely can't wait for this to come out. This should be a lot of fun when it actually hits. Weirdly enough, it reminds me of the Monsters Inc. Scare Island game on the PS1, but with like better movement mechanics. And I don't know what it is about it, that like maybe it's something to do with like the movement speed and the scale and sort of size and shape of the levels or something. Don't know. It's a really weird out-of-pocket point of comparison. I understand that, but yeah, it's just the vibe that it gives. Also, I fucking love the music so much. But yeah, I love 3D platformers. 3D platformers are great fun. So let's try Kami Quest. What's Kami Quest like? Kami Quest? Kami Quest. Enter the... Wait a minute. I think this might actually be on my wish list. Oh, fuck. Wow, I'm getting Digital Circus vibes from this. How much are you? Kami Quest, Enter the Imaginasium. Okay, well, I mean, there's a demo for it, so why the fuck not? Let's go for that. That looks like an absolute delight. Looks hilarious. Looks like the character design out of an old RPG Maker style game that secretly turns out to be horror rather than like a straight RPG, as most of them do. Yeah, it's got that like pre-rendered N64 era magazine promotional artwork kind of graphical style to it. Yeah, I love that. That's fucking awesome. Your friend played the demo. Looks sick, actually. So we got a bunch of demos. We have the demo of Nico Dorico. We have the demo of Eden's Eclipse as well. Like, this is... the problem is, I've been playing a lot of shoot-em-ups recently. And I could just play shoot-em-ups for the last, like, hour of stream. But also, I kind of don't really want to. I might just switch category to, because I do feel really fucking tired at the moment, actually. And I know that I'm going to feel super, super tired later today because I have to be at work in less than 6 hours. So I don't know. What do I play? What do I play, chat? I don't really want to do any shmups on stream right now unless it's like a very quick demo. What you're going to do, you can also stop early and get some relaxation. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, no, I'm already looking at like maybe a maximum of about 4.5 hours of sleep. Also, if I stop now, if I stop in like just over an hour, which is when I was going to originally stop anyway, I'm looking at closer to 3. So, Nico DeRico, The Magical World Director's Cut demo. We could play this demo. And then we could maybe play the Kami demo. So let's change over to games and demos. So, chill, demos to wind down and finish stream. How about that? We go for games and demos. Yeah. Apparently it's mature rated. The consensus is EAP may be epic. Yeah, not 4.5 hours. You're telling that to me. Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. But I do want to play this game because I didn't realize that this had a demo. But now that I know that it has a demo, I want to play the demo. It'll be great. Trust me. Immediately discontinue use and consult a physician if you, I don't know, have an aneurysm while playing or something. I cannot end the stream on me being in a bad mood with Sonic Heroes. I really am just going to straight up get the impression as somebody who doesn't like video games. Oh my fucking god. I actually do have to scroll through this entire fucking thing before it lets me apply. Alright, cool. So let's go settings. The audio is not loud enough. The audio is still not loud enough. What the fuck? Something wrong with my sound mixer options? Like, genuinely, this is really fucking quiet. Why is it so quiet? Okay, I'm going to need to change some video options. Quality, high, average, yeah. What about advanced? Motion blur off, please. Camera shake on. Scale, we'll go down to 50% resolution scale, please. Max FPS, I need 60 really, so let's do that shit. So controls, vibration, yes please. Game, language, subtitles, nice, simple options screen. So let's play it. Let's play it on normal mode with one player. There's a whole ass 2-player mode on this. You need sleepy, I know. Get scrolling. Baby girl. Oh, he's cute. She's cute. They're cute. What is he like? A little dog boy, cat boy, sky pirate kind of character? That's awesome. I've never wanted to be a furry girl with a big, hot, furry boyfriend. So bad. Now that's a lie, I actually do pretty much all the time. Wow, they're like cave spelunkers. Oh, this looks so cute, chat. This is real time as well. This is not a pre-rendered cutscene, and it is running on my laptop at about 90 degrees Celsius, so, you know, oh shit. Oh, I hope he doesn't die. I've never... wrong. I have never fantasized about being a furry girl before, she said, lying. Guess what, chat? My painkillers are starting to wear off, and my tooth is hurting again. Oh my god, we're gonna commit Grand Theft Treasure Chest. The fact that this is running in real time and it's like cut between so many different scenes and environments and effects and stuff on a fairly terrible laptop with integrated graphics is quite impressive, has to be said. who's Snake Man over here? Oh, it looks like they are stealing my hard-gotten treasure chest. I'm gonna have to fight these guys for it. Something that I am all too willing to do. Let's fucking go. You got away with your lives this time, Nico. But the next time, you won't be so lucky. Skyward Falls, let's go. Hold A to jump higher. Oh, it's a platformer, you guys. It sounds like a platform game.
Great flight. I miss adventures like these.
Somehow, I'm not having fun. Grimbold burned our ship and stole the relic. And it looks like he's taken over everything on this island. Have you seen his army?
Yeah, they're such blind.
Do you know something? They both sound exactly like how I imagined that they would
We've
sound.
dealt with worse.
I was literally about to like burst into voice acting and start doing like the lines that it says on the screens for the characters. And the voice that I had planned in my head for Nico before he started talking was exactly the one that he came out and started talking with, which is crazy. Okay, let's go. Stage 1. Sacred Forest. I may have set the resolution scale a little bit too low. Unreal Engine games not designed to run in 640 by 400. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, that is too blurry, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see about advanced resolution scale. Is there like depth of field blur? Can I like maybe turn that off? Nope. Gotta run it at 100% resolution scale, unfortunately. Oh no, okay, it's not running too bad. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, the slide jump feels fucking great. A, then extra ground pound? Oh man. And even the shockwave that it sends out can defeat enemies. Well, I mean, I was under the impression that this was going to be a 3D platform, but check this. Double kill. Hold A in midair to glide. Do I get like an extra double jump flourish or something, or is it just gliding? Oh my god. It's Knuckles' glide move. Dope. That better be a checkpoint, right? Well, time to draw. Oh shit.
A secret path.
Oh, dude. Yes?
Interesting.
It is indeed. Oh, this is adorable. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Dreamcast game, the Donald Duck video game, the officially licensed one that was made by Ubisoft. Donald Duck Quack Attack, or Donald Duck Going Quackers if you're from the US. But the gameplay is almost like kind of similar to that. That's not a bad thing. I fucking love Donald Duck Going Quackers. It was in itself kind of a Crash Bandicoot-like. But as I don't like Crash Bandicoot, and this feels infinitely better than Crash, I am more than willing to grant it the Donald Duck Going Quackers comparison instead. Which, believe me, is far more favorable a compliment than saying, oh, it's kind of like Crash Bandicoot. Hold B to pick up and throw objects. Oh, sorry. Oh, dude, I can like reverse Donkey Kong them. Oh, I'm liking this a lot, actually.
Let's hop.
Oh, dude. And what is the Toad's attack? Not using the giant toad tongue to grab things and spit them out, Yoshi style, but just firing fucking plasma bolts from his mouth. Because that's a Toad thing, apparently. I'm almost sorry that I haven't actually just straight up bought the full version of this game. This genuinely is such a good time. I heard some reviews. Feels a bit like Crackers is a fun platformer. Yeah, it is. Also feels a bit Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is better than Donkey Kong. I never liked the Donkey Kong Country games actually. I always thought they were a little bit clunky. And now it's 3D! Look at this! Fuck! Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, no, it is. It's Crash Bandicoot. But it's like, it controls better than Crash Bandicoot. It's more responsive and the collision detection is better too. Wow. Dope. Sick. This game is awesome. Chat, this game is awesome. Look, an extra bonus secret pathway? Hello? Any mini games? Find the key? Sure, why not? Oh, I have like 30 seconds to find the key. And not get hit by anything. Otherwise it permanently kicks me back out to the world map. Alright, fine, that's fine. Oh, dude. Yes. Oh, this is going like straight to the top of the wish list. And also, look at how fucking detailed it is compared to how well it runs on in this machine. Like, I can't stress enough how anemic this laptop's integrated graphics are. But it's just tanking it. It's just fucking tanking it. Alright, so here's the exit. Brilliant. Oh, dude, yes? There's even like a level end button mashing minigame, just like Penny's Big Breakaway. Well, I can't imagine a more perfect... Oh my god, the little cute dancing as well. Dude, he's got like a very tight, like, snatch waist and a nice ass and big abs as well, and... Fuck. Okay, cool. I guess I'm a massive furry. Was that Rayman save the yellow orb moment? What's the laptop CPU? Oh, it's Ryzen 7 350. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I get 2 levels in this demo? Damn. This is so sick, actually. I mean, he is a cat-dog thing, so maybe he doesn't like water that much, who knows. I want to play as the girl. Oh my god, the way they like transitions from 2D to 3D is so fucking cool. I love that. I unironically love that so much. I do want to play the entire campaign as the girl character though. That would be worth a second playthrough. Firing things at giant robot bees. Welcome back, Dodon Patchy. Oh my god, the little like lums that you can collect. I love.
Dark hole. Let's go.
Hi, Katasha. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. This game is Nico de Rico. It's fucking awesome. It's really, really good. And it's like this indie 2.5D Crash Bandicoot style platformer, which I genuinely love. Like, I think it's so fucking cool. But you know what the bad part is? This is only the demo, because they released a demo for it, and I thought, well, this has been on my wish list for a little while, so why not just snatch the demo? And I'll see whether or not I like it before I buy it. It's awesome. It's so fucking good. I wish I'd bought this. Like, I genuinely wish I'd bought this. Dude, even the sound design's awesome. Okay, so jumping immediately after a ground pound lets you jump further. Can these guys... Oh, dude, there's like loads of coyote time after you slide off the ledges, too. This is a brilliant game. No, I actually love almost everything about the way this feels and plays. Yay. I think that little firework may be a checkpoint. That's so fucking cool, though. Now, is that... Oh, yeah, I grab onto that. Now, having a grappling hook to do that would... Oh, okay. Oh, they're porcupines, so you can only attack them from one side. Oh, that's genius, actually. Yeah, it's deadass. It's Donald Duck going crackers. as like the resident Crash Bandicoot hater and Donkey Kong Country non-enjoyer, this is a game that is like what both of those games seem to be going for, but I am actually really enjoying it. There's even a wall jump. My god. I love that. We're just going to avoid that little enemy there. Okay, can't hit the porcupines from behind. Dude, the slide in this feels so good. A regular little spin dash, you can slide jump too. And look, it goes 3D. Like, it instantly goes 3D. It's like somebody wove the gameplay, the 2D stages and the 3D stages from Crash Bandicoot together into one. It looks really good and very fluid. But yes, give me the Lady Cat. No, exactly. The collector's edition for this game looks super cheap online for those who like physical games. What platforms is it available for? If this isn't on Switch, I'll be very surprised. I don't want to go into the water again because I think it might hurt me. Do you think that... Yeah, it is a secret pathway. Collect the stars! Oh my god, the little character animations look incredible. Oh wow. Yup. I love literally fucking everything about this. It's so good. This is very Rayman 1, this section. You know, the kind of little magician minigames where you have to collect the blue things. Check me out. Xbox, PS5 and Switch. Yes. Damn. Good. I'm glad it's out for all of those. I'm glad that it's on as many platforms as possible. This is exactly the kind of games that kids should be playing. Wholesome, fun, good game mechanics. Actually teaches you how to play video games properly. Characters only talk in cutscenes. They don't...
What a cute dino. Hungry
Okay,
bite?
so you can actually... Oh, here's the Yoshi. That's great. Yeah, characters actually fucking shut up mid-stage and they don't continuously yap and patronize you. Alright, so we got to dismount here. That's cool. We'll do that. Ground pound. I can remount him. And then we can have him in this section too. Haha. Okay, so... Triple kill. But what if Gacha? No, sorry. I wish I knew of this one. But no. When it released in 2024. What if live system? Live system? What live system? I have 3 lives, I just haven't run out of them yet. Okay. Oh my god, that's great fun.
It's so damp and cold, but so beautiful.
I think what I might do is I might just... Oh, hell yeah. Dismount and run the rest of the level on foot. Oh, this is great. Kind of reminds me of the KO the Kangaroo sequel game. Which honestly was just a little bit of finessing in the roll, jump, and attack away from having a really good movement tag too. There's no way, there's no fucking way it's gonna let me play 3 levels in just the fucking demo? This is crazy! Dude, leave some of the game for me to actually buy, man. What the fuck? I'll be so fucking real with you guys. I would not have been anywhere near as generous as this with the demo. Nice.
Hey, buddy. Nothing personal. You can chill here if you want.
Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so this is what happens if I run out of lives. It counts the number of times that I die, I see. And I also only start the level with the number of hit points that I began it with from the level select screen. So I do have to retain my lives that I collect. Interesting. That is interesting. Oh shit. I don't have the timing on this quite right. Yeah, there's a lot of game here considering that it's just a demo and I haven't actually paid for it yet. Sick. Oh no. It's actually reasonably difficult too, this section. Damn. Or maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I'm just tired, chat. Well, actually, how long have I been going for? 3 hours and 24 minutes. Oh, this is the thing. I could go for 4 hours. There is enough content here and like the demos and stuff that I want to play that I could end up just like making this the 4-hour stream that I wanted it to be, but I will only get 3 hours of sleep before work. And I am about to run an 11-hour shift, so there's that. Might not be my smartest move of all time. Wait, what? Oh, okay. The guns hurt you. I can only attack them from behind. Right. So the porcupines you can only attack from in front. The dudes carrying the guns you can only attack from behind. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. You know what would be cool? If there was like friendly fire and they could hit and hurt their own enemies. Yeah, guys, I play really hard video games. I play shoot 'em ups, but I still can't do fucking basic bitch 2D platforming to save my life. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh crap. I wanted to like break this platform open so that I can see what's inside it. Oh, the critical path to the rest of the stage. Oh crap. This is like that one section in fucking, oh, what the hell's it called? Wing Fortress Zone in Sonic 2.
I think I just turned into a popsicle.
Where the platforms disappear into the wall, and you have to, like, be very quick or be extremely dead.
Aren't you guys cool?
Okay, his quips are actually endearing. What the fuck? It's okay. You can always have anthro characters doing annoying quips and make them immediately not annoying. Just make the character hot and everything will be fine. So you have a limited time underwater because the water's cold. And his like jump out of the water is super fucking satisfying too. Right, so porcupines only attack from the front. Dude, this is fucking awesome. This game rocks. I like it when demos contain a big sample of the game, but sadly bean counters get angsty when you do that for some reason. Same for including multiplayer in them, even when it's helping keep the multiplayer alive. In an era when players can refund games, I think having a good demo helps reduce the refund rate. He's not insulting everybody. Yeah, he's not annoying. Maybe he would be annoying if he was less hot. Oh, dude, yep, stage hazards actually hurt the enemies as well. Love it. Love it. It's literally what I was asking for a second ago. Oh my god, he can crouch too. Great. Great. Actually, very cool. No! Out of the water now. Nice. So what's under here? Another health item. Good. This game is surprisingly well designed. Who made this? Who the fuck made this? This cannot be the first, like, 2D platformer made by a random fucking indie studio. There is no way that the people who made this game are not, like, super experienced developers. This is far too much fun to be somebody's, like, starter project, right?
You again? How many bullets does this thing have?
Nice. A little health item too. Is that only game on Steam? Oh, surely not. It's great. Who made this? Who made this? It's brilliant. VEA Games. VEA Games. Okay. But like Nico Dorico. The Magical World. By VEA Games and published by Knight's Peak. Who the fuck are Knight's Peak? They're Dutch. Okay. Well, they definitely know how to pick them. Developed by VEA Games, an independent game studio from Cyprus. Cyprus! Cypriot! Unreal Engine 4, nice. Oh my god, so David Wise from Donkey Kong Country did the music. Great. Director's Cut updates of the base game was announced and released. Refined gameplay, expanded levels, enhanced visuals, and oh god, I mean, this is great. But like, who are these guys? Who are VEA Games? Dmitry Smirnov. Okay, I mean, they have an official website here. Do they have like an about us? Like, who are the people who made it? Debut title: Love Letters to the legendary platformers that shaped us. Wow, what the fuck? It actually is just straight up their first game. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, color me very surprised. Let's sneeze this out for the time being. Chat, I'm not going to be able to go for the full, like 4 hours. I think probably after this demo, I'm going to have to go to bed. Because although I don't necessarily feel super duper tired. Oh, crap. Oh, that was just for like a bonus item. Oh my god. Sort of like a microcosm of one of the chase sections from Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. Do you remember when the 2D to 3D switching sections in Sonic Unleashed would occasionally just like not work properly? Yeah, that's not a problem in this. Oh shit. But it's not helping me like not suck at the game! Please. What's that? Can I... Aha! Destroy them all! Oh, you just gotta kill everyone. Fair enough. Oh, this is dope. I mean, he's doing most of the hard work for me. No! Oh, fuck. I think I jumped very slightly too early. So how do I... Oh, no, I think I can just wall jump onto that platform, right? Yes, I can. So it'll be stomp. Nice. Oh my god, trust your instincts. Brilliant. So you're only going to give me 3 levels, right? Surely. Still, I'm eminently grateful, it has to be said. Oh, God, I want to buy this, actually. Shit. Thanks for playing the demo. Ready to continue your adventure? Do you know something? I am so ready to continue. How do I leave? How do I... Oh, yeah. Main menu. Right, that makes sense. Chat. What the fuck? The skill floor for making good 2D and 3D platform video games nowadays is so fucking high. I mean, if this game came out back in the 2000s, it would be legendary. Like, literally legendary. This is not just like the games that inspired it. Like, it's actually better. Straight up. That is wild, chat. That is absolutely fucking crazy. Also, my lovely darlings, beautiful individuals and wonderful people, I do regret to inform you that I'm gonna have to go to bed. I didn't want this stream to be like super duper short right now, sadly. Oh, dude. It's artwork from Thunder Force 4, really nice. I didn't want this stream to be super duper short, but unfortunately I think it's gonna have to be super duper short because I've got work in like less than 5 hours I have to set off, and so 4.5 hours of sleep is basically the absolute maximum that I'm likely to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on Twitch, and yeah, it's an 11-hour shift as well, so I'm just going to fucking die tonight, I guess. Lol. I'm going to find somebody to raid into. And it's going to be great. So Yuri Hart was playing Kindred Spirits on the Roof earlier, but the problem is I'm playing that with somebody as well. And I don't want to like spoil bits of it, so we might have to avoid that, which is a shame because I really like Yuri Hart. She's super fucking cool. Kiki Centro, we've raided them quite a lot recently. Taveshi, I do not know who Taveshi is. What the hell is Hololive Dreams? Lily Blue 53.
Shit.
Rhythm action games. Perfect. Why ever not? Especially because it's Fua time. Let's go. Oh no, snooze. Sorry, I gotta snooze the ad. Because I don't want people to encounter ads when I'm just about to raid out. Okay, so my lovely darlings, beautiful individuals and wonderful people, I know that this was a short and sweet stream today, but thank you all so much for coming, for being kind, beautiful, wonderful, excellent, awesome individuals and fantastic friends. Exclamation mark links takes you to my link tree where you can see all my different social media platforms. Check out my microblogging outlets like my Blue Sky and my Tumblr and everywhere else online where I am likely to be active. Thank you all so much for coming, for staying, for being kind, beautiful, and excellent to each other. Exclamation mark Discord. We'll take you to my Discord server where you can meet all my cool friends and lovely darlings, become one of my cool friends and lovely darlings too. And in the meantime and in between time, I will leave you in the loving and capable hands of Lily Blue 53. And sing you a soft goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.